It probably just could not be. Isn't in here. I think I got everything, man.
How could it not be in here? We have more in here than we had last time, right?
No, same amount.
Well, aren't we using extra tiles?
No, it's the same. 3-player tiles.
What
Always
the
have
heck?
4.
Why are there giants?
Or
Those
there's
are my
giants.
nightmares.
Oh, so there's tiles over here too.
Yeah, those are the ones that get used. That's a 4-player game because the 4-player games that add 2 more tiles.
Oh.
Giants are my nightmare.
Look at that, you got giants right there.
Did we separate out the quests so we don't get?
That's what I'm getting to right now.
Okay.
Okay, so then you can recruit your units. Or units you start the game with, you can recruit to your home base. Set your faction, set your fortress, your stronghold on one of your hexes.
Friendly. Dude, it's going to be so unfair.
Well, I was the last person to choose, so you only got yourself to blame for that.
I do. Yeah, you're right. I didn't realize there were giants here. I didn't realize there were major enemies here. I was just going based off of whatever had the most resources, not based off of whoever had the most scary enemies.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you,
Right.
you never really know.
So Romano, did you set your stronghold base?
No.
Okay, that should have been done. Did you set your
Where's my
starting
stronghold?
units?
Where's my strongholds?
I don't know, Romano. You had everything. I
So
gave
the
you everything you needed.
Purple discs.
Give you everything you needed for that setup. There we go.
There you go.
Gotta jump to the board. Did you set your faction dial to the starting unit resources?
We'll have to do that for him because they're glowing.
Well, I mean, you can just look at the base too, or you just see the red glowing. That's how you know.
He's
Red
not
glowing?
He's not gonna be able to see the red glowing.
Okay, the next is.
Oh, red glowing. I see it.
Then we all receives 2 rune tokens, 1 false, 1 legit. And so Romano, you want to give us everybody 1 false, 1 legit rune token?
No, I don't.
You can speed up the game. I'm not trying to play. Come on,
Where are they?
runes, false rune tokens. Yep, 1 false and 1 real.
I thought you got 2.
Each player receives 2 dragon rune tokens, 1 false and 1. Places 1 rune token each area of his home base, limited to 1 rune. Oh, so 2 dragon runes and 1 false. Yep, 2
That's
dragon
what I
runes.
thought.
Yep. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, we gotta remove anything that's not part of the game. I'll tell you which numbers they are, Romano. 9, 6,
Whoa.
9, 6, and 3. Any 9, 6, and 3s you gotta remove.
Here's 6.
9, 6, 3 remove. Everything else you keep. And then you give them all to me.
Here's a 3. Here's a
9, 6, and 3. Gotta get removed.
I need more. These are not enough.
Did you remove 9, 6, and 3s? Where's the 9s?
I'm saying I need more. This is all the quest cards I have.
Do you have, where's the 9s at? I don't have a single 9. Somebody have 9s? You should only have 9, 6, and 3s. There's not a single one in here.
Do these automatically get added?
Yes, but where's the 9, Ron? Where's the 9?
9, 6, and 3.
Yep, there we go. Now we got it. Yep, nice.
I feel like there's more.
9, 6, and 3. 2 9s. That's right. 2 3s, 1 9. Yep, okay. So, and then you got your starting quests. You add them into there, and I'll shuffle it. I don't want the cards to get damaged. Brand new game. Well, you'll give me the quests. We'll shuffle them.
Yeah. Hey, those are 9, 6, and 3?
Yep.
Okay.
And then next is you got your runes, okay? Then each hero receives 2 quest cards placed in the hand. Each player then receives 1 random hero that matches their faction.
Alright, so I'm good, and you both are evil.
Yes.
So.
1 random one.
I think necromancers are good people.
What? Maybe they just want to bring back their family they lost. Who knows? Maybe
Okay,
that's why they
so-
got into necromancy. Choose wisely.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger.
Come on. Look, seriously.
Let
Speed this
him
bad word
go.
up.
My mother told me to pick the bestest one.
We're never playing long games Romano again. We should play short games from now on.
Yes! I got the good card.
Alright, and I choose one random here.
369. Okay, these are removed. You don't put this on the sheet there. These are the 369s. Yep, they're removed from the game.
Can I have the heroes?
Okay, then they'll get shuffled. Yeah, you got that, Andrew. Thanks.
Can I have the heroes?
No, you cannot.
I'll get them for you, don't worry. Okay, I got you.
We don't want you shot going through them, Romano.
Yeah. Yep.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo,
Yep,
neither.
silhouette. You had her last time.
Yeah, but last time she was actually nice.
She's not nice anymore? she changed game to game?
I started with her.
Yes,
And she was on the nice side, and now I'm the evil guy, but I'm the nice. I'm the evil faction with the nice.
Wait. You should not have pulled that.
Look at this guy.
I messed up. Alright, everyone give their hero. Check your hero, too. It's probably
Nice
a good
guy.
hero.
Yeah.
I messed That's my
this
fault.
guy.
That's my fault. Alright.
Slava, can you get me 2 clementines?
Alright. So these are evils. These are goods.
Romano, if you're not all set up, I'm gonna flip out.
I am all set up. I'm just not.
I'm gonna flip
completely
out. Do
done.
you have your hero? Do you have your starting units on the board?
What units do
I'm flipping out.
Just pick one. Just pick one.
Just pick one. Yes, seriously.
Darn, he's weak.
Are they evil? Please tell me they're evil.
He's
Yeah.
evil.
Excellent. When you guys went downstairs, I had them all face down. I forgot which pile was which. My memory's not. Like, I have really good memory until I don't.
Can I trade this hero for another one?
Oh my gosh,
I
this
like
guy's
hero.
insane.
That's just the way it goes.
He's weak.
Romano, are your units set up yet? Okay, next.
How do I choose? I get to place them anyway?
Your starting units. Look at your sheet.
Yeah.
What do you start with?
I can place them anywhere?
Yes.
So who's your hero, Romano?
Dude, I
got
got a
the
pretty
weak
nice guy. Battle Mage Jays.
That's what I had. Battle
He's
Mage
strong.
Jays.
He can kill 2 units, 1 hex away from him instead of
Yep.
moving or fighting.
Yep.
Jeez.
He's definitely nice.
My guy's weak.
So here's Battle Mage Jays for you.
Thanks, man.
I get an archer. Yeah, I'll place him here.
Okay, then we see the random objective card, which is here. So we get the evil ones.
Alright, you get old Mad Carthos.
Here you go, Romano. Here's yours.
Get 2 sword guys.
Mine. And Andrew, this is going to be one of yours.
I only get 1 necromancer?
Yep, it's not a fun faction to play with. He thought that you get a bunch. You rarely get any.
Dude, Romano is like, grass is always greener on the other side.
Always,
That's
man.
it.
It is.
That's it.
It
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, Romano's
I
not
know.
allowed to touch these, so we're gonna flip all his fake, all his
Alright.
because we're gonna save ourselves time. There's no point. That's your
I
quest
am
card
offended.
right there.
I am
That's your
offended.
objective card. We do need damage markers. Let's get some up here possibly.
Damage markers, yes. Where are
Right
all
here.
the...
I got
oh,
some.
okay.
So
Yeah, we don't want you playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo with the fake cards.
Exactly, man. It's ridiculous. I hate purple. Here you go. It's not one of yours. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I will eat.
Then how many cards you get? 2 resources, 3 starter cards. Which I give you. There you go. Which I gave you 3 cards already. Get your resources, which is 2. Your influence points. Freaking Romano.
If there are 2 of the exact same, it's called a reshuffle.
Nope.
I shuffled for.
Yeah, you shuffled,
minutes.
so it's your fault.
For 15 minutes.
It's your fault then.
Yeah.
Unreal. Romano, you can't blame yourself now. You have to blame yourself. Admit it. Alright, so next thing, because I'll check we got the setup done. Place tokens. Place the battle marker, damage tokens, defeated hero markers, influence tokens, training tokens, piles within easy reach of all players. Then place all rune tokens face up. Yeah, why don't we...
How does strength get calculated? Is it just for determining the winner of the battle?
That's it, yep.
That's pointless.
Okay, that's it. We start the game from here. Thank you for setting it up, Andrew. Made it nice and easy.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Oh, we gotta set up the those things. I gotta check out the rules for how they get set up. Okay. So first thing first, they all gotta go upside down.
Slava, I don't think you know how to place your units. That one guy's really far behind.
But he's fast.
I do whatever I want, Romano. You just focus on being a loser.
He's got it. He's got it.
Alright, so let's figure out how we set these up. I want to make sure we got them set properly. Okay, Romano, you are starts influencing, so you have influence points. So we're gonna be calling it.
Is this my hero? Yes.
Killing me, Biggie Smalls. Okay. During setup, 1 random exploration token is placed face down in each area, excluding home realms. 1 token of +1s on his back is placed face down in each area adjacent to home realm. 1 token of +2 on his back is placed face down each other non-home realm areas. So
These?
yeah, there's more there, isn't there? Bring them all over here. Wow. Yes. I get 3 next to mine. That's pretty impressive. And you get 3 next to yours too.
I get 2 next to mine.
Yep.
I feel like I played this wrong. Already.
You had the first trick, Mono. You had the first pick.
I didn't know there were giants.
What are you talking about,
you
man?
did,
Giants
because
were your
look.
best friends in the last game. You're rolling heavy with the
They
Giants.
died right away.
They didn't die right away.
I didn't even get to...
Okay, then 2s go, I think, everywhere else, honestly. From what it sounds like.
Yeah. There's a 2 on that city. Hopefully we draw the card that we get to do nothing for the first 4 cards. An exact copy of last game. Actually, pull up the event. Okay. Can I do it?
Nope.
Not yet.
Not
wait.
yet.
Just wait.
Let me look at my quest.
Homie needs some patience.
Okay, you wanna put the pile back there? Just a nice clean pile back there somewhere. Okay, so yeah, let me look around for a sec too, because this is gonna really explain a lot of things here. I mean, I think we should be pretty good golden for now.
My hero is coming right here. You better not kill him.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll say this: if I kill your hero, I'll expect your aggression.
You should have told me if I kill your hero 2 times, I'll get mad at you.
No, it's just I like the natural flow of games. I like to see how alliances form throughout.
You should try to win, not sabotage me.
It's not sabotage. It's role playing. That's what it is.
You intentionally killed yourself.
I didn't intentionally kill myself.
You
You let Slava win.
It's role playing because I like to think we were boys at the end, so him winning was kind of like me winning too. The skeletons were like, these orcs are actually kind of cool. They gave us 4 swords. They attacked
4
the
swords, which makes him
humans.
go first before me, which makes him win.
Yeah, which makes him take out the common enemy.
You're supposed to attack the tokens first.
I told you, man, it's role playing.
It doesn't matter. You want to take tokens.
Okay. First season, spring. Let's go, Romano. What do we got?
Ooh, I get to read it. You're gonna regret this.
Don't worry, we'll have to read it 3 times because you probably read
Each
something
player
wrong.
may spend 1 influence to draw a new objective card. Each player then discards 1 objective card. Down to 1 objective card.
Interesting.
Terrible. I actually like my objective card.
So we spend 2 influence to get a new objective.
No, 1 influence to get
One
an
influence,
objective card.
okay.
And then you have to discard 1.
How much influence do you guys have? You have 1.
1,
How much influence do you have, Romano?
2.
So, well, yeah. I'm still in the lead if I pay
I like
1.
my objective card. I'm not gonna waste it.
So I'll pay 1. Objective cards, I'm good.
No, objective cards are. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Taking quest.
We don't start with 1s over here in our fortress.
Alright. So this is big brain stuff. So I'm discarding this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so that's discarded. And then,
Did you spend 1 source?
yes, I did.
No, it's not your turn yet, so not
Okay,
yet.
okay.
You start with 4 source?
I only start with
So
1 tactic,
unfair.
though.
That's so unfair. What's your objective card? Can you figure it out so that I can give you tips on whether it's good?
I already know what I'm doing with the objective card, and I'm going to be doing it immediately.
What?
Yep,
That's not fair.
I know. It's not fair at all. It's not fair to me, because I got 2 crap objective cards.
Well, look on the bright side. I got giants.
Mm-hmm.
And giants are apparently minors.
Okay, I just want to double check that. Who can export with? After years end a movement on during the quest phase, any exploration token in the area is flipped face up and resolved. This token is resolved before the hero is able to do duels or attempt a quest. So that token has to be done before you do duels or attempt a quest.
It's only for heroes, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That makes sense. So, okay, now we're going to play order cards. Let me just double check these.
I don't start with the Dark Knight? So unfair. The Dark Knight's actually pretty powerful. This guy actually isn't that bad.
Okay, what order card to play in model?
What? Oh,
Yep.
man, you gave me all these out of order. Sorry. Not worth it. Okay, I am ready.
I'm ready.
2.
2.
So,
Alright.
So,
I go first with
second, third.
3. Alright. So I am going to. I can find my markers. Where? I guess we didn't have Elvish markers out before. Where'd you pull the original markers from? Because it would probably be in
original markers?
The Elvish markers?
like these things. Those are the humans.
I'm pretty sure I thought they were up there.
You're the new character.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's them under the scissors. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. Oops.
that stuck to my finger.
All right. So I'm gonna mark that. And we're gonna
Did you start that?
1,
Yeah, we're good.
2,
Don't worry.
3.
It's mine? Oh, it's like, yep.
Alright.
And then supremacy bonus. I'm gonna resolve this card a second time as long as I do not start a second battle. and activate this area.
Am I misguided into looking for the first edition for the cool
And-
3D Bless?
My objective card.
Yeah.
If you are allied with at least 2 giants during your turn, you may discard this card to gain 1 dragon rune. You may discard this card and draw a new objective if there are not at least 3 giants in play,
Oh wow,
which is only 2. So,
that's interesting.
here you go.
Okay,
And that's end of my turn.
Ramon, your turn.
I am going to move to an area, and I'm going to just sacrifice all of my units and hope they don't get killed.
Okay, where's your activation token? And once again, you got to play things in order. Okay, so I get to fight with them.
No,
You're not doing diplomacy?
I'm going to do a diplomacy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So for 1,
1 diplomacy?
flip it for him. Other one.
Other one.
Ah.
Yeah, right there. Flip it right there.
Please say capture, capture,
Nope.
capture. What is it?
It is
Your
a fight.
units retreat or start a battle.
They start a battle.
It's retreated. Okay. Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Nah, I
should not
should
have
just,
wasted
I'll
it.
just leave the
Yeah,
discards there.
perfect. Okay, so now
Slava, you can do the honors.
okay, so you want to draw how much we're drawing for you? Okay, you want to draw one for him?
What unit does he have?
Just Archer first.
Archer. All right. Triangle is a special ability.
What's the Archer's special ability?
Mortal Strike. Your opponent must destroy one of his units, and they're both exactly the same.
So one of those.
How many
beasts.
choice? Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Next is going to be him.
Necromancer.
Yep. One
Necromancer.
Symbol is
circle.
Circle.
not blank.
It's a special ability.
It's a blank. That's a
Oh.
hexagon.
Crap.
Next
Or, yeah,
is both of us. Well, actually 3, just me.
I go.
Just-
Oh, yeah.
3, yep. Just
all
me.
right.
Yep.
And what's your symbol?
Square.
Square is blank.
Okay. Then it's him. 2.
Reanimate.
All right.
2.
That is a route
Yep.
for a triangle, correct?
Yeah. Then flip the next one. He can't.
Oh, yeah,
I think
that's
he
right.
actually.
Yeah. I
So
can
route and damage.
kill it. Do I kill it?
No.
No. It's routed.
Yep.
And I get to choose where it goes.
No, it's just gonna retreat routed.
Oh, you get to choose where it goes.
Yeah, because you didn't win the battle. You didn't kill it. Yep.
Is it here? Right.
Okay, and I'm gonna push him right here. He's routed though.
Oh, sorry.
And then you're let's go back there.
I didn't die.
Nope. But you did win the battle.
I didn't die.
Now you can't do your supremacy action because you have no other units left. So
I didn't die. Like, oh, I can't do another because you moved.
not only that, but you can't move units out of activation area.
Yeah, once they move, they move.
I'm not starting a battle. So,
They
Yep.
move. They're in the activation.
Shoot.
Yeah.
didn't
Yep.
think of that.
Yep.
But I wouldn't have started a battle.
Always in the past tense, Romano. Always in the past tense. All right, are we on to the new season?
My turn.
Oh,
so-
your turn.
Yeah. So let's go to activation. So
I don't regret anything.
That's a spirit.
I just wish I attacked them.
which ones are those? Those are what the Beastmen, aren't they?
Those
Yeah.
are the beastmen.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it, Andrew. So
All
we're
right.
gonna do a battle there. So I have. Let me try to see what units are
Beastmen.
about. Berserkers. So level 1 first.
Beastman.
Okay. So 2. I flip 2 first.
Yep.
And those are triangles. So that is 1 damage and a blank. So 1 damage.
All right, killing one of them.
And you flip 2.
And triangle is a blank, and triangle is a route.
Okay, I'll route one of them.
All right, so there's one left on the board.
Yep,
Oh wait,
for me.
no, you still have actions.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a circle, which is a special rain fire. Your opponent must destroy 2 triangles or one of his square units.
So 2 triangles.
Yep.
That's it. You defeated them.
Woo! And then these guys come back here. This one is routed though. And then I'm going to spend my second activation, and I'm going to send this guy here.
Very nice.
Okay, and that's it. So now we go to
Summer.
summer.
Romano, you want to read Summer? You want me to read Summer? You want to read Summer?
Romano, you're just in charge of the seasons. I don't know.
Summer. I was lost. Each player that controls neutral units must spend 2 influence or draw a fate card. Nobody controls neutral units.
Yep.
He must destroy 2 units of his choice from a friendly area that contains a neutral unit.
Okay, well, no one owns
Nope,
neutral
nobody
units,
owns
so...
that.
But our heroes get to move.
Yep.
And who has the lowest initiative? Boom, boom, boom.
Everybody,
2, yes.
you have the most influence.
All right.
And we're tied.
So, these... How does that work again? I move a hero on it.
At the end of the movement phase, you have to do that before you can quest or duel.
So, if I move, then I can check it, though.
Yeah, wherever you land at.
Okay.
I thought it resolves immediately, and then you can move again if you want.
Nope. Wherever you end your movement at, that's when you resolve.
Okay, so actually, I am going to train. Then I will get 2 agility. And then I'm going to move 1 because my hero has a special ability that says when this hero trains during the quest phase, he may also heal 1 damage or move 1 area, but not duel or attempt a quest. So that is considered a quest. So I can
No, it's
check
not.
it. Oh, it's not, so I can still check that?
Yeah, you still did check
Oh,
it.
excellent. And I just flip it?
Yeah, we look at it, yeah.
Do I reveal it to everyone?
I think so. And then you gotta look at the back of the board to see which one it is. Yeah, I think they get flipped and revealed.
And it's just free?
Yep. What is that one?
It's training, so I get to train him again. This hero may increase 1 of his attributes by 1.
Sweet.
So I don't get to do the 2 action, but I do get to do the 1 action. Which I will
And that's just
do.
a one-time, if I'm correct.
Yes.
An event, so that gets removed then.
Okay. Just keep that to the side of him. Alright, that is removed.
Okay, so now it is Romano's turn. Romano, your turn.
I am going to move my hero here, because I want to just pick up this.
Okay.
And then I get to move it afterwards, right?
Nope.
Nope. Shoot him. I don't know what this does.
You have a sheet. Turn around.
Traveling merchant may spend 3 influence to have this hero receive 1 reward card. Why do you get the freebies?
Yeah, and that's an event. It's thrown away.
It's an event.
Yeah, once it's flipped, it's removed. Yep. Damn, I don't even know if I want to move my hero now.
And now I will quest.
You can't quest when you do one of those tokens. I'm pretty sure I said it like 2 times. So now it is my turn.
Yeah, just stay there.
Yep. 1, 2.
So it takes extra long for heroes to actually do anything useful.
Okay, training. This here may increase 1 of the training attributes by 1. So can I get a book by 1?
Come on. Why do I get the weak knee?
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Alright, golden man.
He can't quest.
Now, where are we putting these tokens right now?
I'm just tossing them back
Tossing.
in the center here. Yeah.
Yep, nice. Okay, now we go to our order cards.
Spear is not very good.
I am going to do this.
Okay.
All right.
4.
4.
5.
Okay, Andrew, you go first.
All right. Reset your resources dials based on the areas you control. So everything is the same except for
2 food.
1 food. No, 2 food. Yeah.
Okay, my turn. I get 2 wood and 1 food. Okay. And a supremacy bonus.
Yeah, we can also do supremacy bonuses too. Game bonuses provided by you may lose 1 wood to build about. I am gonna.
You don't have any fortress.
You
Oh,
don't
we do
have
have
a
fortress. That's
fortress?
right.
Oh,
Yeah,
we have a
we
fortress?
starting fortresses.
Oh, I forgot I have that. Damn. I am gonna do that, man.
Dang.
Spend 1 wood, and then.
Where are my other?
Ooh, do you have that sheet that tells? Because since this is a new
Yeah,
faction.
What do they do?
It's in the rule book. That's
Yeah, I got it.
That's the only thing. It's like in the back too.
This is weak.
Protective woods. This token forces an opponent to retreat 1 of his standing units immediately before calculating final strength. That's pretty cool, but not cool enough. All right, I am going to.
Okay, I'm actually gonna get rid of these. The development cards. So I'm taking harvest. And that cost me 1 wood. And that's gonna cost you, I think, 1 wood too.
Yes, I knocked my wood down 1 to do that.
You should still have 3 wood though. Oh no, it's it. You don't get an extra wood. That's
Yep,
right.
yep.
Dang. Okay, Romano, your turn. And I did the same thing.
I recruit. So I gain 1 of these. I gain 2 swordsmen.
Wait a minute. Oh no, 3 wood. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna do a fall card, fall event.
Each player resets any of his resources dials that are higher than the amount provided in the area he controls. All Harvest Order cards played during the seasons are considered blank, have no ability. So Harvest cards are useless now.
Yeah.
Good
But
thing
we
used them.
we reset our resources dials that are higher.
Higher. Okay, so anything lower stays.
1, 2.
No.
It's higher.
Anything that's higher has to drop down. You're reading it backwards. If you have something that's higher than what you have, you drop it down, and then you don't get a resource. So if I had something more than what I own, so yeah, but we don't gain any either.
Yeah.
That's rough. Thank God we did that,
Yeah,
man. Oh. Okay, and then we start the next. Oh, and that is also now we can get either 2. Can I get 2 influence tokens or? Oh, actually, hold on a second.
Right now?
Yeah, you get 2 influence
You
tokens.
get 2 influence tokens or a card.
Yeah, 2 influence tokens for
So
me.
I will grab 2 influence tokens.
I'll take 2 as well. So just 2 across the board.
And then these have to get reshuffled. Every autumn, these get reshuffled. Okay, and then we're gonna play an order card.
Oh, those get reshuffled every
Every
autumn.
autumn,
Oh, wow.
supposed to. I think we kept forgetting a couple times.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. 5.
Yep, 5.
7.
Okay, how much do you have tokens you have? Yep, you beat me.
5.
Yep.
Alright, so recruit. I get both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do
Same thing for me.
Sorcerer and 2 warriors. What is that? Goodness gracious. Okay. 1, 2 warriors and a sorcerer.
Okay, I did the same thing.
Alright,
Okay, Romano, it's now your turn.
Gain 2 influence cards. And I get to choose a tile card. I want it. Can I just grab one?
You
If I'm
have to
not-
bid for it.
Not really worth it. I don't think my heroes are gonna flee. No, they're not. I don't wanna bid for it.
Okay, wintertime. Flip the winter card.
It happens first.
Yep.
Wizard's Council. Perform an influence bid. The lowest bidder chooses one area belonging to each opponent that does not contain a rune token. Place one dragon rune token in each chosen area.
Is that the pious one? So lowest bidder
Power
chooses?
of the pious.
Yeah. So that's the one we had before.
How many sources do you have? 5?
I also have 5.
Okay. I have 3.
Alright.
What happens if there's multiple people that choose 0?
Highest bidder wins. If it's a tie, whoever has the most influence tokens left. And if that's a tie, whoever starts the most influence tokens, which would be him, then by default he'll win.
So how many do you have?
5.
How many
3.
do you have? Go.
Whoa, not 2 hands, 1 hand. Ready? Okay. Romano wins. And I lose. So
You
I
lose,
have
so
to
you
choose
have to
it.
give me one.
So those get discarded.
Yes. So. Alright. How much influence do you have left, Romano?
I have 3.
3.
I had 5. I spent 2.
Okay. Can you give me 2 rune tokens? So we have 2 decision to make. Put one here. We'll put one right here.
Alright.
Right next to him.
Okay, and now if you have more than you're feeding, you have to kill units, and I'm pretty sure you have to kill your units in this squad here because you have more than you can afford to feed.
I'm good.
I'm good too. That's why I count as I'll bring one of those guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna. I thought I was gonna kill it, not route it. And then I didn't realize.
Okay, so now we're on next step.
Mm-hmm.
Harvests are blank. And this is the last card that we get to play, so it doesn't matter what we do.
Interesting.
Is this considered empty? Because
Yes.
he's
No.
over, and he gets killed if I move over here.
Well, it's
You have to still.
yeah.
If
Yeah,
I
he'll
move
be
over
killed.
here,
Yeah.
it'll pop up, and he'll
No,
be
he won't
an
fight.
ally.
No, he won't fight. So he'll just
He
die.
won't fight, but if he doesn't, if he pops back up, he's over here. He's in my territory. He's technically mine.
No, because that guy doesn't control anybody.
If I move over here,
You'll kill him if you move over there.
are you sure he'll die?
Yeah.
Though he's wounded. He's
He's
lying on
routing.
his
He's
back.
running
He's
away.
routing.
Your guys are coming in swinging.
Yeah.
So if you move in there, he'll die.
Okay.
All right.
3.
I have a question.
Dude.
If I do this and I retreat, if I moved this way and I retreat, I'd still capture this, right?
Not if you're retreating.
At
'cause
the end of
you
your
would be
movement.
routed too, wouldn't you?
At the end of my movement. So let's say I come over here and I attack. I can choose to retreat, but I came
You
this
can't
way.
retreat there because it's not
Why?
a friendly. You don't control that area.
I move over here.
There's
and
still a
then I move
unit
this
there.
way.
There's a unit there. It's routed.
The second you move
he's
there, he
technic-
dies.
He technically doesn't exist.
The second
No,
you
he
move there,
does
he dies.
exist.
And it is considered an empty area. If you are forced to retreat from fighting the giants, you will go back to your area.
Always, yeah.
Because that is...
Or you can actually technically go here,
But
too.
I can move. Can you move straight over here?
No, you
Like
can't.
this? You'd have to fight.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go. So,
Cheating. 3.
6.
2. There are 3.
Alright, Ramona, you go first. Oh, you have 3? I have 3? You go first.
I'm doing diplomacy.
Don't you have to put an activation token there?
3. Activation token.
Okay, let's flip 3.
Okay. There it is. That's all you need.
That's all I need?
Yep.
You got it.
You can recruit them. Dude, you're just
They're
Mr. Friendly with the Giants.
Okay. So let's get discarded, and then 3 is for me. So I can move, activate area, and move any of your units from up to 2 hexes away. So I'm going to activate this area here. Okay, and so we fight. I'm not going to do diplomacy. There you go.
All right. Do you have any ones?
Yes, I do. There you go. So we're going to flip for 1. It's a square and nothing.
All right, and I flip for 2. Circle. So
One
it's
damage.
1 damage.
Yep.
And special.
It's a special.
Special gets done first.
Yep.
So they now have 2 health until... So they're 2 health each, and I do 1 damage to you.
Perfect. So this guy dies.
Okay.
So I still win because I have strength is higher. All right, next is Berserkers. It's 3. So here we go. They are triangles. 1 damage. 1 route. And 1 special. So special first. Special is you may destroy one of your standing Berserkers, deal 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I can route 1, but that still won't kill it. So I will...
Well, you can kill one.
It'll kill the other if you destroy your own
and
unit.
then route 1. So you can kill 1, route 1.
Nah. I'm just going to win the battle and have a retreat.
Alright.
That's what I do. So I'm not going to do it. Won't do anything. I'll route 1. Actually, I'll route 1. But it doesn't matter because the winter's coming up. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. I won't do anything.
Okay.
So they'll just retreat and I do win that battle.
Now you get to choose where you place them. Don't place them right on the dragon. Yeah, that's good. There's some there.
Ron, you place wherever you want. So, like,
I've tuned it out.
you play your game.
I've tuned it out.
Okay, who is next?
Alright, that's me. Rally support. For each city you control, gain blah 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 blah. I'm going to choose to gain influence. So that is 2 influence and 3 influence.
Wow, that's a good one, man. So 3 influence tokens, Romano. Ron, you're in charge of influence tokens.
I got it. There's 1, 2, just one more. Just one more. Just one more.
I dropped 1.
Alright.
I don't want to be in charge of influence. That's a scary job.
Okay, now we'll
And
go.
then, well, supremacy
Okay,
bonus.
fine.
You may spend up to 3 influence to draw a number of heroes. So I'm going to do that. I'm only going to spend 1 and draw a hero.
Nice.
Okay.
So technically, if a stronghold, a unit attacks, and he's still left standing with 3 guys, you still will control the area and have them retreat. That's pretty interesting. Okay, stronghold they'll defeat a stronghold. That's pretty interesting. Okay, and Ramon, I think you're last one to go. Oh no. What number were you?
I already went my 4th time.
So that's it.
Yes.
Go to spring. Here we go.
Each player may spend 1 influence to draw a new objective card. Each player then discards down to 1 objective card.
Okay, I will not do that.
I will. How much influence do you guys have?
3.
3. You have 0.
0.
I'll spend 1. So. There. Okay, and I'll discard this one. All right.
Okay, so now we get all our activation tokens back if we have any. Our rowdy units get flipped up. Okay. And we now start the new order. So I just want to double check. No, mentioned it somewhere, but how many total? I wonder if there's a limit to how many influence cards you can have, tokens you can have. I don't see why there'd be a limit. I'm just curious if there's a limit. There was one that said it. Okay, there's no limit.
Okay.
So we get to choose a new order cards, and hopefully Ron already chose his. Okay. What are we gonna do here?
This gets reset, right?
Yep.
I don't know what to do. There you go. Is everyone ready?
No.
Oh, yeah, me neither. I'm still thinking. Big decisions, big decisions. Okay.
I'm still deciding. Hmm.
Oh, damn.
It was an easy decision. Except you're
No, that'll be fine.
you're going back and you're going back. I don't know if I should do this, but it makes sense. I think maybe.
I think I'm gonna have to build for Romano's next wave of enemies. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build 5 units, which is
got
nice. Strong force coming out.
some giants coming.
Wait, I don't want to do this. doesn't make sense to do this.
Man, that's gonna hurt me so bad if I do that, but I guess why do I have to do that? So 1, 2, yeah. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You gotta figure it out.
Here we go.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Romano, you ready?
No.
Overload.
Fine, I'll do this.
Alright.
5.
1.
Okay.
Alright.
First.
Okay. So we're gonna go there, and then he's gonna move 1. He's gonna move 1.
If he moves, does he automatically engage with us?
Your hero?
Yeah.
No, it's only during the quest phase.
You're done?
Yep.
Did you grab the...
Oh, tactics. I get a tactics card.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's going to move up here. He's going to move here. He's going to move here. Slavic, do you want to draw a truce and not attack each other? Or do you want to attack each other?
I'm not worried. I'm just playing the game right now. You know what I mean? I'm having a good time in Mono.
You gotta let the game play out a
You
little
gotta let
bit.
the game play out a little bit. Ain't that the truth?
See how the
This map is so much different now because like this
Yeah.
is death right here. Like right here,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
this is death.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're all meeting there.
You done with your movement?
Would you roll?
Recruit.
Recruit?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to fight just in case to back these guys up. You're not hitting me. I'm not coming so damn hard. Woo! The Lord Jesus is gonna need to save him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I need to bring him here.
Okay, now I'm definitely gonna. Okay, that's a enemy fight, and that's a fighting move.
I just felt a weight lift off my shoulders.
Okay, so I guess it is.
And I draw a tactics card.
They're right here.
Tactics.
Yep. There you are.
Okay, now it is. Okay, so recruits. So I'm going to recruit 3 more of these soldiers. And another dog. Another skittery dog. Okay. That is it for me. And now we go to the hero phase. So, summer phase, Romano.
Wizard's Council. Perform an influence bid. The highest bidder must choose a city. The chosen city is destroyed.
Well, we know which city's getting destroyed. Ain't no doubt about that.
How much force do you guys have?
3.
0.
And how are ties determined again?
Whoever has the most influence tokens left.
Okay.
I mean, this is it's only one that's just isn't get destroyed.
Yeah.
And there's how many cities total? 3 cities total?
Yep.
3 cities, yeah. If you don't, your city's gonna get
Romano,
destroyed.
where's your hand? Ooh.
Just had to
You
ensure.
have to, man. And you have enough, you're good.
Yeah.
Destroy that city. That's a strong city, man. 3 tactic cards. Oh my god.
Oh my word! I didn't even know.
Okay, and now heroes move, and I guessing who's from last wave. So you go first.
I
You
did
go
a
second.
one.
Yep.
First, second, I go third.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna go 1, 2.
You have to do that right away then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, can I pass through this? Like, I don't have to land on it?
No, wherever you land at, that's what
I want to land here.
Yeah, you can do that.
1, 2.
So you have to do this one first, because it might kick you out. I think there might be some negative ones too.
Dungeon. When a hero enters this area, he may not move any further this season or quest phase.
There you go, see.
So he's stuck there.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's fine, right? Because next summer, I can move again.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He may not move any further this season or quest phase.
All right.
What does it mean, train the hero's strength? Is it only 1 or is it a 2?
I'm almost wondering if actually it's the first one you hit, because that's strange. Why would it say you can't move any further?
What does it mean, train the hero's strength? Is that a +1 or a +2?
+1 or +2? One.
Train the hero's strength. Is it a +2 or is it a +1?
What are you talking about?
Are you
For
talking
a
about
quest
one
card.
of your abilities?
The quest card, if I fill train the hero's strength, is that a +1 or a +2?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It depends
Either
On what
way.
your hero
It
strength
depends.
is.
Yeah, it depends.
What's your hero strength?
It's 2.
Okay.
What card are
Train,
you reading?
Train the hero's strength.
Let me see the card you're
It's a
reading.
quest. All it says is train the hero's strength. So I get to train an attribute and I get to do this train. Is it a +1 or is it a +2?
Well, it depends on what you do. If you choose as an action for your hero, you get to choose to do 2 +1s or a single +2.
It doesn't say that. So
What is the
I get to
objective to
choose-
train? Is that the
the quest
objective?
reward is to train the hero's strength.
Okay, well
Is
then
that a +1 or is it a +2?
I would assume
One.
a plus.
Maybe +1. Oh, maybe
I would
2.
assume a
It's
+2
+2, yeah.
because it doesn't say otherwise.
Yeah, because the other ones say otherwise.
Yeah,
There you go.
I would assume a +2.
Yeah.
All right, and this one I got here is raiding party. Hero is dealt damage if neutral enemies are present. Discard 1
Oof.
reward or dealt +1 damage.
Yeah, so there's neutral enemies present.
So what do I do?
You get damaged.
Just
What's the
one
thing
dam-
called?
Raiding party.
Yeah, here's dealt damage. If neutral enemies are present, discard 1 reward or dealt +1 damage. So you're either going to take 2 damage or you're going to discard 1 reward.
I don't have a reward, so I have to take,
Take
2
2
damage. Okay.
Or-
Alright, that sucks.
Damn.
That definitely sucks.
That
Alright,
is
so
crazy.
he got 2 damage.
Like some guys can get killed then instantly.
Yeah.
How much
where
health do
are
you
the
have?
top damages right here?
How much health do you have?
2 now.
Romano wants to know.
I know, he's
Oh.
sniffing. He's sniffing around already.
Romano,
My guy may or may not be able to insta kill you, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
We'll see what
I'm
happens.
not. I'm gonna
We'll
do
see
the.
what- we'll see what
I'm
happens.
I'm gonna do a quest, and it's a strength quest. So give me 2.
Okay, flip 2. Let's see
Flip 2
what
cards.
passes.
Flip 2 cards.
Strength test. That is a fail. That is a fail. So what does the
Okay.
fail one say?
It is impossible to move the stone. Train the hero's strength and draw a new quest card.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I am so much stronger. Give me a quest card.
That's pretty nice, man.
Quest card.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice one, actually.
You have to get a critical success, or it's otherwise a critical failure.
Well, it's not really a failure. You still get 1 strength. You could still get strength.
Yeah,
strength.
considering last game my failure was get 2 or 4 damage depending. Yours
Okay,
isn't a
so now
failure
it's
at
my
all.
turn. Okay, so I am actually just going to destroy these 2 units right here. During the quest phase, you may destroy 2 triangles or 1 square unit up to 1 area away instead of healing, moving, or training this
Yep.
hero.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, so that's it for me.
All right. So now we do our cards for summer.
Yep.
can't believe you destroyed my city. So unfair.
I had my city destroyed last game. It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, but now I don't get a city at all. I didn't know that all of the cards were going to be Wizard Council. I didn't know that the Wizard Council was ever called at all last game. Because somebody didn't say Wizard Council when there was a Wizard Council. Because there were no Wizard Council called throughout the whole game that I had the Wizard Council. Because nobody mentioned Wizard Council.
Well, I hear someone mentioning Wizard Council an awful lot right now.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure. Someone just said Wizard Council like 4 times.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready?
Come on, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 1.
2.
Okay, so I get to move any of the units into heroes or adjacent friendly or empty space. Do not activate the areas. Okay, and then, I think I am going to do this. I think I need to do this because Romana's moving. Let's burn one of these.
Oh, yeah, I am moving.
That has to be done. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's
Play their turn. Choose an opponent. You both gain one of each resource type. So, Andrew, we both gain one of each resource type.
Nice. Alright.
Then I'm going to place another card. During your turn, use the supremacy bonus on active order card, even if it's not your highest numbered card. So I'm going to use this and draw 2 tactic cards. Can I get 2 tactic? Oh, I've got them right here. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
You want to tax lava from me?
No, not yet.
Just lay it 2 and take that. And go there.
You gotta let me play this game, bro. I just imagine you sitting at home buying this game and just making moves for everyone. Like, yeah, you do this, you go there, you go there.
Okay, and then, so I'm going to do that. My turn's done.
Okay, so mobilize 2, you're 2, but I have more source, so I go. But before I do that, I am going to, if I control 2 or more areas containing cities during your turn, you may discard this card and gain 1 dragon rune.
Nice.
So my objective.
So you're gonna get. So first you get to if you get 1 rune, 1 false, and then you can destroy a false rune if you want right now. It's optional.
I should just split up my giants.
No, not false rune from the board.
Oh. Gotcha. I guess I'll just destroy that.
I think you can place this wherever you want.
Alright, now that's my turn. So marker.
You don't need to. Oh yeah, mobilize. Yeah,
Mobilize. Yep. Alright, so we are going to send there, and there.
These exploration tokens are pretty neat. They definitely make your heroes a little bit more
weak,
involved.
I feel like it makes them weaker.
Well, it depends.
You can't do 2 things at once, and I thought the heroes were fairly weak in the first place.
It makes it more dynamic. There's a lot more moving pieces.
Romana,
you control these 2.
Why do I get to control them?
Because you are to
You
the
control them.
side.
I can't flip the cards. I can't flip the cards.
Okay, so
All right.
you're attacking, so you do first.
So one
I
archer
get to choose where to move
is
them.
a triangle, is a blank,
And then 2 for me.
Yep.
2 triangles.
which is a route.
Ooh.
Jeez Louise. And a
And
damage. Goodness gracious.
So route first. You can't damage a routed unit.
Gosh. I mean, I guess I'll route the guy who already went.
And no damage.
And a damage will go on him.
Well, you can't take it off your hero.
It's not on my hero. It's on.
No, you took the damage off your hero.
Oh, good call. I was thinking that was a.
Perfect. Yeah, you won. As long as you kill one of them, you win.
Yeah. All right. So now sorceress is a circle. That's
Miss.
a blank.
Oh boy.
Here's a square.
2 damage.
There it is.
So you kill both of them, actually.
All right. So he's routed, and they are here. Okay.
Romano is true. Oh, you get this supremacy bonus?
Yes, you may resolve this card again as long as I do not start a battle. But I'm not going to because there's no really friendly territories I can move to.
Oh, Romano, your turn.
Well, up to you. Should I attack Slava?
You play your part. You gotta play your
Up to
faction.
him. He don't give
Yeah.
a shit. He's
Yeah,
playing the
man.
game. Romano, you need to. We have to quest our own destinies.
That's it.
This game is too tight for anyone to really hold. Like, Romano, you know what you should do? You should just fight him, and then I'll leave you alone because you're not fighting me. If you really, I mean, oh, there he goes. Now you gotta put a token there.
Do you want an archer or a swordsman? How many swordsmen do I have? Have none. I'll have an archer because he fires first.
Apple's like made of rock.
Okay, do the battling now. Okay, Romano, ready to bite? Oh, I'm gonna have some of these. Hold on a second before we fight.
Yeah, I have cards for battles too.
Okay. Here we go. So,
One, I go first.
Yep.
Flip me a card. Flip me a card.
with the triangle,
Yep.
it's a miss. And then level 2, I have 3, you have 2.
I have two. I can flip two first.
Circle is a special. And another special,
Now, does it only work one time or does it work 2 times?
2 times for each one of them.
For each one?
Yep. Is it
So I
miss?
gain 8. I
Yep.
gain 8.
You only gain 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. But it works 2 times, so I gain.
Yeah, Romano, you're reading it wrong. Gain 2. How do you gain 8 when you only flip 2 stars?
It doesn't work for everybody. It only works for one.
Yeah, you flip in a card per unit.
Okay.
Yeah. So one unit gets routed, and then it's when you get routed, 1 miss, actually 2 misses. So route 1 of your units.
They will route ahead.
Okay, and then level 3. So I go, just circle, which is another miss, and then you go. So 4.
4, and
The triangles.
yep, I draw 4 cards.
Triangle is a special. Triangle is a special. Triangle is a hit. Triangle is a hit.
So
2
two
hits, 2 specials. Goodness gracious.
Okay. So that deals.
Do the specials first.
You have the special.
4, 5, 6. I deal 6 damage.
Yep. Is a special hit? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
Special is 4 hits.
Yep.
And then 2 extra hits.
That's it.
Boom.
I killed all of you?
Yep.
Well. Can I move them back?
No, because you have activation token, remember.
Shoot, I did strategize.
Okay, and now we go to autumn. So,
Alright.
are you doing supremacy bonus?
Supremacy bonus. You may resolve this card a second time as long as you do not start a second battle. And I can't move any of those off.
No,
right?
that's right.
No.
Okay, so now we get to draw an autumn card.
I am nervous. Each player resets his resource dial based upon each area he controls. Then he increases his food resource by 1.
Alright, so let's see. 3 wood.
Food. 1,
4
2.
wood. 4 wood.
5.
1 stone, 2 stone. So just 2 stone. And then food.
And then he increases the food by 1?
2,
Yeah, and then increases the food by 1.
3,
Wow, interesting.
4.
You want to attack me, please?
I
I don't want to lose all those units.
And then at the end of autumn, we get 2 tokens or 1 tactics card.
Oh, he resets his dials. I gain 3 for this. 1, 2, 3. I gain 1, 2, 3, 4. That was actually not that bad.
Okay, I am going to get 2 influence tokens. Thank you.
I will also get 2 influence tokens.
And then we play our command cards.
Okay.
Oh my. What should I do?
What to do? What to do?
Where does it say Wizard of the Council? Oh, Wizard's Council, that's what you're saying. So you missed a lot of influence tokens because of that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And nobody was saying, you weren't saying Wizard Council, and I was just like, Wizard Council never gets called.
Okay, so here we go.
Alright.
And that's why I didn't buy the Wizard Council, because I thought
Yeah.
you would never get a Wizard Council, because it never happened in the last game at all, throughout the whole game.
Alright, ready?
Wait for mono. I'm not flipping this time until you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fool me twice.
I have to plan this out. I'm gonna lose units from winter.
Mm-hmm.
I should do a
Because he can't move him out.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, he's got 5, so he's not
I've
bad.
got 5. Yeah.
It's not too bad. Okay. 7.
5.
3.
Okay, Romano, you go first.
Make sure you mark
You
it
can't
up.
move. Oh, it's a 3? You have to mark it first. Okay.
Actually, what do you? It's too late. I should have looked at what the units were.
2 berserkers.
With the special, where they can do a 4 damage.
If they kill
If
themselves, they
if
can do
get
2
a special.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you get to...
And this is a swordsman.
Okay, so...
I think you go first.
Well, you're attacking me, so you go first. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow, you don't have anybody there.
Yeah.
So we flip 2. What the hell is what's left?
Yeah, because we got a big old pile here.
There's a triangle, blank, and a goddamn blank.
I'll shuffle them up.
Okay, I go next. Reanimate, which is a 4,
Hold on.
which is a triangle.
Hold up, we gotta shuffle them.
Yep. I might not be able to kill you.
No, it doesn't matter. I think you got it. I mean, I got 2 blanks. If I would have killed at least 1, it would have been different.
If you would have had a damage,
Yeah,
you
so
would have
what
went to my giant,
What are you drawing?
and then he could kill you.
Triangle.
Triangle?
Triangle.
Blank.
And what's the other?
Giant is going to be a hexagon. What do you call it?
You have 2 units? I only see.
Hexagon. He's got the...
Oh, giant 2. Alright. And hexagon is 1 damage.
That's all it takes. So he wins out. Well, I get retreat. So, and I go here.
Is that true?
Yeah, because it's an empty hex. I'm not occupied by anybody. And then your guy goes here.
Both guys.
Yep.
Alright. You doing the bottom action? Can you do the bottom action?
No.
You
No,
did
Oh, you probably
higher
can. You
No,
did 3.
no, I can't.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I could do it, but it does it to a fortress.
Gotcha.
And it's during battle.
So you did, 7, so I'm 5. Recruit units based on 1 resource type, and I am going to do the supremacy bonus, because I did 1, 2, and now 5. So I'm going to choose
Yeah, it's fast.
wood and food,
45.
and get
Okay, can I get
2 warriors and a sorcerer.
3 influence tokens?
2 influence tokens, yeah. Oh,
Yep. This one. And then I think I'm going to actually buy that Wizard's Council title card. Claim it.
Yeah, I thought this was the
Spending more
weakest.
influence than on the title card. Move the influence from the title card and place it in your influence token.
I thought it was the weakest card ever. I don't know how many Wizard Councils there are. I just thought it was the weakest one.
3.
I did too. Well, I'm going to spend 5 on it right now because I feel like it might be the best one.
1,
Well, I don't know how many times Wizard Council actually gets rolled.
3.
Yeah, so put 5 on that.
Because that could have changed the game. Because I spent a fair
Yep.
amount on that.
Move all influence from a tile, then place. Okay, and now we go to which phase is it now? Winter. So, yep.
Feel bad. How many Wizard Councils are there?
Yes! I need a resource. Give me a resource.
Somebody was cheating last game.
I need to make 5 up.
Perform an influence bid. The highest bidder receives 1 dragon rune.
How much?
1
influence?
dragon rune? I have 4.
I have 4.
Ooh, and I break ties.
You can break ties?
Yep, I got the wizard count. I got this council stuff.
Gotcha. Alright.
Ron, how much do you have?
0.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna put all 4. You got this.
Oh.
I don't think he's gonna put all 4. Do you have 4 in there? I don't think he's gonna put 4.
Of course I have 4 here.
No. Ron, flip yours. So I get it.
Yep.
Give me a rune. I guess. So first of all, I guess I have to do that where I get a dummy rune token because I'm pretty sure. Is it every time? It seems like it's every time. I think it's every time.
Yeah, that would have changed things if it was every time.
Gaining dragon runes.
I would have bought Wizard Council if I knew it.
Dragon runes can be acquired from any number of sources, including objective cards, ward cards, title cards, and season cards. Okay. When the player is selected to receive one dragon tune, he performs the following steps. Discard. Okay, it's always. You'll always discard up to 2 false rune tokens from areas you control. Then the player receives 1 dragon token and 1 false rune token. So you always have to do it pretty much.
Okay.
So you can always discard one, and then you can draw one and get another one. So I am not going to discard, but this I will have to do. Okay. Nice. Okay, and now we go to
We have to kill our excess units.
That's right.
Winter.
Shoots.
So I have to kill one of these guys.
I'm at 6 food.
I'm gonna kill an archer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to kill 2 swordsmen.
we go also cross over water at this point. Okay, and now we go to what's that guy say? Hell no. Okay, so what are we gonna do now?
I think it's fairly easy for me to pick what to do.
Here we go. 8.
3.
5.
Okay.
I get to recruit.
Now he goes first.
So activate an area, move guys into it. Activate that. Move that guy there.
Interesting.
Actually, I'll move everyone in there because if I have to fight it, I'm gonna try diplomacy first. I'm gonna spend all my.
4.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, that is a fail. There it is.
You guys
But
still
I have to.
to.
Yep. Bring the other 2. 1 and 2.
Okay, you got it.
All right. Cool. Cool. That is my turn.
How was there a rune token on there? How was there a rune token on that spot?
I put it there. Remember, I did my objective card.
You put a rune token on a spot that you don't control?
Oh, I
can't put it there,
Yeah,
yeah.
can't do that. No.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
Okay, Romano, you didn't recruit?
Yep. I put them all here.
Okay. And then mine is lose 1 wood and 1 ore. And I get to build a fortification right here.
Smart play.
And then I can choose.
You only get to do one thing.
Then I may choose 2 friendly areas. You may freely move runes between the 2.
Smart play.
Okay. And that is the end of winter. So let's go to spring.
Okay.
And
So-
spring resets this, possibly.
Well, first I gotta flip that. Yep.
Perform an influence bid. If the combined amount bid is less than the number of players on all order cards with initiative 4 or less, all order cards with 4 or less are considered blank. No ability.
It's the one we had the first time.
Yes. I have 0, so I'm just saying you 2 have to carry me.
Mm-hmm. Basically, it's if Slava wants to pay 3 to use 4 cards. Because I also have 0.
Slava doesn't want to do that. Actually, how much is it? 3 or less than the number of players? So 3.
But we lose cards from 4 or less. We lose, right?
Actually, it's only 2. Less than the number of players. No, it has to be 3. Yep. And if it's less than 3, you move. You lose the 4.
Okay.
Which is strategize, mobilize, conquer, and harvest.
Okay, let's bid.
Okay.
I can't. I don't have any resource tokens.
Okay, so there's the 4. We can have them, but we don't do anything.
Yes. I'm just gonna separate them out. It's clogging up my stuff.
Well, I can't recruit, otherwise they all die. So there's no point in recruiting. Can't harvest. First 4 are useless. So we've got rally, acquire power, and fortify.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh, I can't even do rally support.
What an interesting game, dude. Ebbs and flows are pretty wild.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'd say it's best played with 4 players.
Yeah, I could see it being a lot more dynamic. The 3's pretty good.
It's really good,
3,
yeah.
3 keeps you on your toes, regardless.
Do we do? This is spring, right? We just did spring?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these guys getting flipped up.
Yes. Yes, my rat gets up as well.
Okay. So I got my card.
Yeah, that was kind of good for you because my giants can seriously hurt. I want to capture some other stuff.
Didn't you have to kill these guys from the winter?
I did.
He did. He has 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he has 6.
Well, I can't play recruit first because then they'll all die when winter comes, and I can't move them. So the only thing I can really play is acquire power and gain influence. Are you ready?
We're all waiting for you.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
5.
7.
Okay, I get to go first. So recruit 1 unit base. So I'm gonna put 4 of these guys. And one of these guys. Yep, my turn's done.
Okay. Alright, I am going to recruit 3 archers. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use the supremacy and do 2 swordsmen and a sorcerer. Swordsman, sorcerer, and...
I should have never bought Wizard Council last game because it wasn't.
Alright.
Yeah, that probably would have won if I had Wizard Council because I got that first thinking it was
Always in the past tense. We'll be in the here and now.
He wasn't reading.
Be in the here and now, man. What does it
But
matter?
he won, and he was the one who cheated. So
He
that,
didn't
that,
cheat. He didn't cheat.
He cheated.
It's a simple mistake.
Okay, so who's
First
next?
time playing.
Romano, you're next.
His win doesn't count.
Yeah, there's a lot of units coming out.
So I gain 3 source. What? I did not have that there.
Yeah, you already put 3 source there.
But I collected the 3 source and I put them over here.
Because you had no source when we did the bidding last turn.
Yeah, I had no source. But I collected these 3 for. I am so confused.
Yeah, you probably clicked 3 2 times, Romano. And so you do things in order.
I didn't ever use acquire power before, so I wouldn't have collected 3.
Right? So
I don't.
Does
Does
it
it
say
say
how-
you're cheating?
You literally had
No, this is the discard.
That's what it is. Okay, so and then are you doing what do you call a bid?
Your heroes never desert you. I have to spend at least one for it. Gain 2 strength in a battle if a rune token is in the area. There's no rune token. Did you move the rune token that was here?
No, it's right there. Your little finger's
Oh,
on it.
right
Yep.
there. Okay. Well, I might as well gain a +2 strength in the battle, so I'll pay 1 for it.
Okay, and now we go to the next turn, which is Summer. Flip the Summer card.
Summer? Nope. Yep.
Perform an influence bid. All players except the highest bidder lose 1 resource. All players except the highest bidder lose 1 resource of each type.
Well, that hurts.
How many resources do you have?
Of each type.
Of each type, yes.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt that winter. That's 1 more unit dying.
Yep.
Well, you already have 2? None?
Unless they're already in my hand. No, I have to declare. I have none.
Okay, you guys ready? Okay, so I'm gonna take control, and so you guys lose 1 of each type, but you did get 1 of each type from me, so it wasn't too bad for you. It's just that winter's gonna be rough.
Winter is going to be rough.
Okay, and now we go to that was Summer, so heroes move. I was 5 last turn. You were 5, so I went first last turn. So what do I want to do?
Oh, heroes do move.
Mm-hmm.
I can just knock out 2 of his, but he can only have 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's gonna lose 1 for sure there. Oh, I'm just gonna stay there. So it caused me to flip this. This is a dungeon. When a hero enters this area, he may not move any further this season or quest phase. Okay.
That's what I had last time.
Which is the dungeon deal?
He's just locked.
Oh, these stay out here the whole time. So
do they?
Yeah, it's a location.
I've been putting them back. Do all of them stay out or just the
No,
dungeons?
I think just dungeons. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure just the locations stay out, and so do destructible locations.
Actually, I think the dungeon was here.
Yeah, that wasn't the dungeon because he attacked you for 2.
Yep.
Yeah, so keep this token face up in the area. And then like the hero's double damage, there's neutral, the hero must score a card. Then the player discards, so those get discarded. The events all get discarded. Locations stay. And then there's destructible locations which you can remove. It's a destructible location, you can have 6 units, then you can destroy it. Interesting. Okay, so your hero's turn.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you can move now because it's the new season.
Yes. There and
Oh yeah, look at his look at his rune thing. See what it is. I bet you know what it is, but look at it.
yeah. Well, does that cost an action?
No,
Double
it doesn't.
check.
It does not.
Double check.
Well,
I don't think it does, but
yeah.
double check.
You said they could do it freely.
Yeah, I'm double check. Pretty sure it can.
I still feel mad. I didn't know Wizard Council was like every single turn. Because I would have paid for that. I would have gained 3, and then
I hear it. I hear you. But it's the past, dude.
because that was like first round before there was.
Ultimately, what does it matter? You had fun playing, didn't you?
Yeah,
You had a good time.
but I would have won.
What is winning?
I would have won.
What is winning?
You were against me. He was against me. Everyone was against me.
I wasn't against you.
He was cheating. You came after me.
I only turned on you at the very end.
Yes,
the
you
very
sabotaged.
last turn.
You sabotaged.
I did because you killed 2 of my heroes. That's the only reason why.
Both of you sabotaged me. He cheated.
He did not cheat.
He never proclaimed Wizard Council when that was my.
This is the first time we're playing the game. Things are overlooked. It's not cheating. It's
bold.
It's
You
a
have
demo
to say.
game.
I don't know actually if you can. I think it was that title card that allows you to do it.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna flip it because I'm not too worried about it.
I
We're
really
pretty
wanna
late
know,
in this
'cause
in it. But I am playing this card,
What is that?
Secrets and Lies. It's one of my quest cards. It's impossible for us to separate the truth from the rumors about our enemy. Our only hope is to get some on the inside.
Whoa, shit.
Travel to an enemy's home realm and receive reward and train one attribute. So I get a reward, and I have to put this.
Oh, you get a new quest then.
A reward and attribute in the beginning.
Here's a new.
So a new quest, and then
Boom.
that reward
Yep.
is those are tactics.
Oh shit. What are
So
rewards?
that's a reward, and I get to train him, and that's the wizard. So I'm gonna train him. What does he need? Actually, I need some of these on. Okay. Here we go. +2 agility. All right, and now I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna go 1 there.
Now remember, you only have 2 health with that guy.
That is very true.
You want to attack Slavis hero? I was gonna move my hero there. You know.
Okay, so now I'm going to do a second thing.
Quest.
Quest. Oh wait, no, that's this quest. Duh, 8B. Excuse me. So I have to flip it, and it's a agility check.
What you got?
I have 4 agility.
Nice.
No, 3 agility. 3 agility. So 1, it's a fail. 2, that's a fail. 3. Were there 3 reds? 1,
Yep.
2, 3. Yeah. All right. So the bottom is Lost in the Mist. Discard this quest and draw a new quest card.
Damn. Wow. Okay, and then Ramona, your hero goes, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah. Because I was last. What was the dungeon thing over here? What token? Did you remove it?
There wasn't a token there.
So I can do
It was a
quest?
training one. Yeah, you can do a quest there, yep.
Okay. Was it training?
Yep, and I got it.
How much health does this guy have?
2.
Did we find out if you have to unveil them by walking
No,
over?
that's
Okay.
it in a moment.
Gotcha.
How much health? You have 2?
Yes.
Boom, you have 1 health. And now we're gonna attack.
How do you guys want help? You have to kind of explain. You can't
Yeah,
just you
you
gotta
At the
can't
start
say
of
things.
at the start of the battle or duel in this hero's arena, you may deal your opponent 1 damage. Area, not arena.
Okay. Okay.
You may deal your opponent 1 damage in
Alright.
advance.
There you go. Let's give you a bunch of these.
Alrighty.
I mean, he's only 3 health. That's kind of neat how they did that.
Yeah, I have 3 health, so it's not really an advantage. It's kind of a weak character
Right.
compared to yours. Your character was OP.
Okay. I'm going to use, before the battle even begins, Rage Blade. Deal damage equal to this hero's strength, max of 3.
Is that during a duel? Oh, that's his reward card?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to flip that special. See that symbol on that card? When you flip it, and when you flip that symbol, still doing 1 damage, you can do that instead.
Oh, okay. Well, I already revealed it,
Yeah.
so
And what does that
hopefully
do?
I roll a special.
And what does that do?
It does 3 damage instead of
1.
yeah.
Yeah, you can do that
So
one.
max of 30.
Holy shit.
So hopefully
Okay,
I roll
so
a special.
Romano attacks first.
Actually,
All right,
Romano,
it's my turn, right?
yeah, but you go on attack phase. Attacker plays his tactic cards first, then defender plays tactic cards. You can't. They can't defender play tactic cards. Like, I'm gonna play one now.
Yeah. So
I'm
Attacker.
I'm an attacker. I go first.
yep. Circle is 1
One
damage.
That's
That'll
it.
kill
Okay.
me.
And that kills you. And so this is the last. Or do we draw 4 times?
You still draw for yours.
Blank. Damn.
Okay, so
Alright.
you're dead.
Yep. Oh, and you know what? It wasn't even.
It wasn't even a special.
Wasn't the same hero, probably, was it?
No, it wasn't.
The Shelly guy?
No, it was him. It was
Yeah,
him.
it was the right guy.
Yep.
Because this one is a reward.
It was the guy that came off of here.
Yeah, that's right.
And he
That's
only
right.
moved 1.
Damn.
Sorry, man. I didn't try.
You didn't try.
I told you I was gonna move my hero here because I wanted to kill him.
Romano, if heroes just walk around the board, you'll never win the game. But for some reason, you didn't try. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't try to kill you. If I move over here, no, there's no.
That hero was just trying to do a quest. He's just trying to save some old lady.
Did you literally just say you didn't try?
I told you I would attack it. Because I was trying to go over here so I can attack
You can
his
choose
hero.
not to duel. You're aware? Are you aware of that?
No,
Okay.
no.
Guess what?
Huh.
You just made an enemy.
Okay, now go to
You
the.
just made an aggro.
Dang, not
Aggro.
coming here.
Aggro.
Okay, now we go to order card. Oh boy, this is gonna be intense.
Yeah, right.
Alright.
So these are 1 through 4.
Big dog's coming.
Don't worry, I probably won't attack you first. I want to kill the guy behind enemy lines.
Oh shit, did my guy do? Oh no, he did. That's right. That's right, he did not. Okay. And we can 1 through 4 is useless.
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice to control cities.
Can I look at your hero?
Yep.
Because I think you attacked on times you can. During the quest phase, you may
Yep.
destroy.
Yep.
So you can only do it during the quest phase.
Only doing quest phase, correct. Okay, I am ready.
Alright. Gosh. No. Damn. God. Don't. Alright, I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
8.
6.
8.
Okay. I am going to get minions. Here and here. Some triangles.
Damn, 3 triangles.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here. Which one are they? Oh, you can choose.
I can choose.
The flying.
So basically, winner's gonna kill some of them, but it's all good. Alright, I'll go with... Alright, so this one has 2.
Interesting.
This one has 1.
That's it?
Yeah.
How can you build in city? Oh, neutrals.
Yeah. And what's your supremacy on that one?
Spend 3 influence for heroes, but I don't have any influence.
Okay, lose 1 ore, 1 wood, which I'll do. 1 wood, 1 ore. And I can build a fortress. And I'm going to build a fortress right here. And then, yep, that's it.
Mom?
Oh, fortify. Lose 1 ore and 1 wood to build a stronghold. Wood, 1 ore.
Alright.
And that's it. And now we go to autumn.
Autumn.
What was that? Oh, Wizard's Chamber? I didn't get one for that. Council's Chamber for that hero move.
I thought. Sorry. Wizard Council.
Are you cheating?
No.
See how easy it is to miss it?
I need influence for that one. Alright, let's do autumn. Come on, autumn.
Watch it be Wizard Council. Each player resets his resource styles based upon areas he controls. Each player then increases his food resource by 1
That is excellent, excellent, excellent.
Ooh, right before winter.
Excellent. All right, so let's see. We got 1, 2.
So
3, 4, then +1, and then trees we have 2.
Okay, and then can I get
4, 5. And then war we have 1, 2, 3.
Can I get 2 influence tokens?
oh, we get
Yep, it's autumn.
influence tokens or
Tactic card. Correct.
tactic card.
I don't take 2 influence tokens.
Okay, and now let's do the next turn, next phase of it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
I'm ready.
7.
7.
5.
Who goes first?
Okay. I am going to play an ability on my turn. Use the supremacy bonus on your active order card, even if it is not your highest number card. So I am going to get to build another time with the supremacy bonus off of my 2 resources. So I gain 1 mage, 2 archers, and 1 cavalry.
Yep.
I place them over here so I don't get
Yep.
lost.
Okay. And then Andrew, turn you, I guess, and that's it for you, right? So my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna play this card. It is called. It's a pretty interesting card, actually. Favor of. Oops. There you go. Band of Brigands.
Brigands, yeah, that's a good one.
Choose one area containing one of your heroes. Right here. Take all neutral units from the area, even if allied to a player, activated or routed, and place them in any friendly area. They are now allied to you, then route the neutral unit. So I'm going to place him here, and he's going to become routed. That's a really good one. If you had more of them, I should. Anyway.
Yep.
That's a great pickup. Okay, and then I get to use this one. Gain influence. So I gain 1, 2, 3. 3 more influence tokens. Mono. And then I can choose a title card, claim it, and spend more influence than others. What's left title card wise? Oh, you have this one. If a rune token is
No, this one's left.
And I can do this one though.
Yeah.
So I will spend gain 2 strength if you're on a rune in battle. You may look at a rune token in any one area before you resolve Conquer order.
And this one is your heroes never desert you. During your turn, you may discard up to 3 reward cards from any of your heroes to gain 1 dragon rune once per turn.
3 reward cards for a dragon rune. Damn, dude, that's like running around.
Yeah.
I wonder if you ran out of quest cards. I guess
I should have been. No,
I guess you just ran out of quest cards.
You can never run out of quest cards because it's reward cards that get lost.
Yeah, but you get reward cards by doing quests.
Yeah.
So you can run out of quest cards.
They just shuffle back in.
Those quest cards don't shuffle back in. I don't think so.
I think so.
Yes, you know what?
With 3 people, we won't run out.
I will spend 3. I'll spend the 3 I got, and I am actually going to.
Heroes never desert you.
That's a very interesting one. Oh, I'm gonna get this one from you. So I'll spend 3. I'll just put it here, and I'll get this one. There's 3 come on this. Okay. And remove all of this one. Yep, my turn's done. Andrew, you're next, right? 7.
Mm-hmm. Gain influence is provided by my resources. That's 1, 2, 3.
The influence last game I had none. I learned my lesson the hard way, man.
Yeah.
You need it, man. It gives you a bomb.
Yeah, I was very low last game, so.
Are you gonna get a title card?
If Wizard Council was called, I wouldn't be low. I was trying to use as much source as possible. I basically spent 3 for the Wizards Council, and I never got anything back for that.
Can I just claim it if there's nothing
No,
on
you
it?
have to
I spend
you
at
have
least
to
one.
You have to spend at least 1. You want to put more than 1? I bet.
I bet I don't.
There we go.
Okay, now we go to the that's it. We go to winter. You want to flip water card?
Winter.
Wizard Council. Yes. Perform an influence bid. The highest bidder chooses an enemy uncontrolled area not containing a rune token. Place a dragon token in that area.
An enemy uncontrolled?
The highest bidder chooses an enemy or uncontrolled territory.
So this one's place dragon root token in the area. That is an interesting card. So you'd have to go on enemy side. The highest bidder chooses an enemy or controlled area. Okay. Got you, because you can put them on here. These are controlled territories. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 4.
I have 2.
Ooh. Yes. The worthy fight. Okay, so I could put 1 rune token. Can I get a dragon rune? Dragon age that no, yeah. And on a
Uncontrolled or enemy.
Why not?
Absolutely.
Okay, and now with kill units, so I have 5, so I have to kill here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then these go dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect.
5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna kill an archer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to kill an archer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm good.
And now we get to choose cards.
Yep. Dude, now that I know this faction, that's like the shittiest place to start with them. Oh. Which is fine, because I'll have to adjust. It's winter time, correct?
Yes, winter.
Mother, father.
He kind of was the worst place to start, anyways, because you were good in the center.
Why do you say it's the worst place to start with one?
Because he's coming this way, I'm coming this way.
Yeah, but I'm coming this way. It's the same thing.
We could have came this way.
See, now that I know my faction a little more, I realize why I should have done differently. Okay, so here we go. You have a card ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. 6.
6.
8.
Okay. Here they are. So I'm going to spend, for each city control level, I'm going to spend 1 to get 1 hero. And I can choose to keep 1 and shuffle the rest back to the deck. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely keeping this guy. More Drog. When a seer ends his quest phase in an area containing enemy or neutral units, your opponent must destroy one of his triangle units present. Wow, interesting. I need to find his little mini map. Okay, that's it for me. So 6. Damn, there's a lot of heroes. Oh, these are neutral enemies. I was like, that's a lot of heroes in there. Ramon, what is your turn?
Which is the bottom of the winter drill.
Kills off units.
And then...
Water you can walk across.
Oh. That's something I didn't know. So I could do that if I want.
Yeah, more dark.
I didn't know you could go across water. Okay.
Okay, whose turn is it now?
My turn. He is done, so I am lose 1 ore, 1 wood to build a stronghold. So 1 wood, 1 ore, stronghold.
Smart.
Is built, and then choose 2 friendly areas and move rune tokens between them.
Oh, that's 8.
No, I think you have to move the 2 rune tokens between them. I think that they both have rune tokens. That's how I was reading it. Which one's that?
Choose 2 friendly areas.
You captured this?
Yep.
Yeah. Move 2 friendly areas.
What number
Or
is this
choose 2 friendly areas. 8. You may freely move rune tokens between them.
The player chooses 2 areas he controls and picks any rune tokens in the areas. He then randomizes the rune tokens, looking at their faces, and places each token face down in one of the 2 chosen areas. Limited 1 rune token per area. The player chooses 2 areas he controls and picks up any rune token in the areas. So I guess no.
So any rune token.
Yeah, because there's always one.
areas.
I mean, it's not going to say, because there's never 2 in the area.
Yeah.
He then randomizes the rune tokens, looks at their faces, and places each one face down in one of the 2 chosen areas. Limit 1 rune token per area. I think you might be right, because I was reading the whole time I had to have 2 unit tokens. That's great, because I thought you have to have 2 token spots.
Gotcha.
So that changes a lot. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, and I think we're on next. No, we're on already.
We already...
So that's...
This just skips.
Yep, winter done. So now we go to spring.
Nope, I shouldn't have put them back. Spring. Each player may only retrieve 2 of his order cards instead of 4. With this card's secondary ability, the other 2 cards still affect the other player's supremacy bonus for this year.
So we automatically...
You can only return 2.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Oh, he's gonna slip up.
Okay.
So either way, we won't be able to use move cards. At least not advanced moves.
We can use all moves. We didn't use any of them.
You can't do the supremacy moves.
Unless your cards, because if your cards are lower than the cards you played.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
And so you won't be able to use the supremacy bonus for the moves. Oh, we gain these cards back.
Yes. And I did not use any. How did you guys use them last turn? You couldn't move.
we never moved them back.
Never,
Probably.
Wait, what?
we knew where.
Okay, you guys all ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I am ready. Actually,
We both learned when he says I am ready not to flip
That's
him.
ridiculous. That's Romano.
What you gonna do, brother?
I have two. I have a question.
Okay, next question.
If I choose to flee by spending an influence and I gain the worst card that I don't capture them and they don't flee themselves, then what does that do?
If you flee, they stay there.
If I flee, but do I move back one or do I move back to
One.
the start?
No, to one space adjacent that
One
you can
space.
move on to.
So if I move all of these over here,
Yeah.
I play one and I hope that I get to flee. I'd move back here and then I'd be defended from you.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I don't either.
You only move back one, you don't move back two.
No,
So-
you only back one, yeah.
Yeah, you just move to the closest adjacent area.
Okay.
That's
But you
friendly.
can't, and if there's no one adjacent, you die.
You die. Yep.
That makes sense.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
All right.
5.
1.
2.
Okay.
Right. Strategize.
So you can't move on any.
It starts.
So now I kind of get the cards. You can't move on anything that's enemy wise. Oh, bro, you know what I'm missing, dudes?
Music.
Hell yeah! I just heard some RuneScape in the background. Runewars in the background.
Someone's preparing for more. All right.
That's right. You hear this?
And I get to move Hero too, which is great because he gets trapped in the dungeon. For
Well, you
the
can't-
season.
You can't move him to a non-friendly place.
Yeah, it's an enemy place.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Good
Yeah.
call.
Now this is an empty place, so you can move there if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pointless.
Okay, so Mono, you next. Move 2.
Yes, activate an area and then move your units from up to 2 away. I'm activating here. I'm moving all of these.
Mhm.
Just put them on your board if you're fighting.
Put them on your board.
Are you fighting? You don't need
Yeah,
to put
yeah,
them there. Just put them on your board.
I'm fighting.
Okay, Andrew, you gonna run those?
Archer. Circle. Circle. Now I'm going to do diplomacy.
Okay.
For 2,
Okay.
draw me 2 cards.
That is a fail. That is a fail.
2 reds.
Which means I retreat back.
No. Oh, yeah.
I retreat.
But
I
all you
don't-
guys are routed, so they won't be able to fight in battle. And then if I win that battle, they all die.
They're
When you guys retreat, they all become routed.
really?
Yeah.
Then I might as well just kill you. What does the dragon? Dragon and 2 what?
Dragon and 3 sorcerers.
Sorcerers just gain health. Dragon destroy up to 3.
Dragon spit hot fire.
I mean, at this point, you better all fighting, and then I'll just come down there and pick off the leftovers
Okay.
for
Burn
dinner.
bones. All right. So
So,
you go first. Do you have any ones?
yep.
He has
Yes.
2 triangles.
I have
Oh my
2
gosh!
ones.
Hold on, we're supposed to shuffle this like
Two
two turns
triangles.
ago.
Oh yeah. Good call.
Every autumn, this gets shuffled.
Can I
Can you-
draw off the top when it's shuffled
Yeah. You go first.
instead of? Because I might have actually gained something instead of a retreat. I could have had
No.
them flee, or I could
No,
have.
at this point, no. You gained a retreat.
So why are we shuffling?
Because I forgot, because I just thought about it now. Because you didn't say anything, Romano. That's why. If you were to say, hey, we need to shuffle before you... Alright, so here we go. So 2 for him on triangles.
Okay.
So shuffles on.
Triangle.
No,
1 hit.
Shuffles
hit.
over.
1 blank.
See, I don't know what the bottom things do.
I am gonna put a hit on the dragon.
Reshuffle it.
Let's
Deck.
reshuffle.
You get either two income
Okay.
Or
1
So now
Or
2 circles
what's
coming
this?
in hot.
No,
Heroes
heroes.
move. Yep.
2 circles coming in
Yep.
hot.
And
We have
Miss.
this
1
is reset
blank
everything. Drawn
and
4
1
cards.
special.
Special.
So each
Hey,
of
I
your
have a question.
sorcerers
Hold on.
has.
We're fighting right now.
Why are you going first when I'm the attacker?
You already attacked and you dealt 1 damage to the dragon, bro.
Was it a special or?
No,
It was
just one
just a
damage.
damage. Just a
Okay.
damage.
Yeah.
All right. So, Undying, each of my sorcerers has 2 health until the end of the battle.
Okay.
All right.
So number
So
2.
now it's on to initiative
Necromancers.
2. Necromancers.
Necromancers, which are circles.
Circles. So first Necromancer, blank. Second Necromancer, blank.
Shoots.
All right. I have no 2 initiative. Do you have 3 initiative?
No.
No.
Neither do I. Do you have 4 initiative?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. What are they? Shapes.
Triangle.
Triangle. How many?
1.
Triangle is a blank.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right. And I have a 4, which is a hexagon. And it is 2 routes.
2 routes.
2 routes.
So.
Some
just-
units might have a route ability, so you gotta check. Like these guys. I think it was this card. Oh no, they're special ones when they route.
And now I have a Dark Knight.
Okay. And the Dark Knight is a hexagon.
Yeah, it's the most powerful.
Blank.
Nothing.
I drew only blanks?
Yeah.
Well, you did 1 damage to the dragon.
So now you check his health. So he has 4 to 3. So he wins. They get retreated to. They all get destroyed.
They get destroyed.
So you basically won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took no damage and I won.
Those guys are routed. Interesting. Okay, so now it is my turn, right? My last one go?
Yes, it's your turn.
Yep, so recruit 1 unit based on your resource. So we're going to recruit 3 of these. Okay, that's it. So now we go to the hero movement phase. So
Summer gets
summer.
drawn. Summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I don't see how Red's not somewhere.
Yes.
Are every card Wizard Council?
Oh my god, there's so many of them. I didn't realize that.
You should have been saying this last turn.
Whatever.
Perform an influence bid. The highest bidder chooses a player. The chosen player discards 2 random tactic cards.
Okay.
I have 5.
I have 4.
I have 0.
Yes. Okay. Romano, you gotta discard 2 tactic cards randomly. And I know you got good ones because remember you're like, yeah,
Actually, no, I don't.
I'll just choose for you. These 2. It's random, so.
No, it's not.
It is.
Wrong.
It's random.
It's not random if you choose the ones that have the most powerful one.
But he can't see them.
I
Therefore,
can't see him. That was random, Romano. Oh my god, that's cheating.
Let him shuffle them as long as he has to pick them with their backs turned to him.
Yeah,
so
just
pick
these 2
them.
random.
Okay.
I can look at them too.
Oh, that was the exact same. That was the exact same ones.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
They're in the discard pile.
Okay, so now it is what the hell was that? Why did we do that? Why was that done?
That was the winter. No,
Winter
that
phase, that's
was-
right. That discard 2.
Wasn't winter.
It was summer.
Summer.
So
So
now we're
heroes
on
move.
heroes. Yes.
So
Heroes
your hero was first.
Okay. So heroes. So he is going to move here and get trapped in the dungeon.
Yep. Kind of strange, but yeah.
Can't you
And-
move 2? Or
No, he gets trapped in the dungeon.
automatically.
Yes, automatically. And that's that for me.
And your hero spawned in the dungeon, so does he get trapped?
No, only when you
Well,
step on it.
Even if he were to get trapped in that dungeon, it only lasts one season.
Yeah,
So he's out of the dungeon. He found a way out.
Okay.
Romano, your turn move, guys.
What do your heroes got? Both of your heroes do?
My one, he kills units, and the other one also kills units. When this hero ends his quest phase in the
What
area,
does this hero do?
I can kill 2 units.
Jason?
Yep,
And it's 2.
yep, 2
And
triangles or 1
2
square.
triangles or 1 square. And what does this guy do?
He, wherever he ends at, he can kill 1 triangle unit that's present on the area that he's doing quest.
How much health does this guy have?
3,
How much health does this guy have?
4.
But they're battling it out because they're over here.
No,
Nope,
they're
they're not
battling.
battling.
They're not
Cool.
battling?
Heroes don't have
has-
to battle each other.
He has 3.
Heroes just like to hang out sometimes.
So
Have
I
some
am
hero
moving
tea.
here,
Mhm.
and we're gonna duke it out. But do I have to look at the?
Oh, you get stuck there, so you can't even.
So I can't attack you. Then I'm not moving.
Well, you already did it.
I didn't know what that was. I thought I was gonna duke it out, but
well, you can duke it
if
out.
get
You
stuck
just
there-
can't move any further. So technically, you could fight there still. You're just stuck there.
Okay,
It's
so
a
I'm gonna
dungeon
I'm gonna
fight.
duke it out.
A fight in the dungeon.
All right, let's fight.
You take 1 damage at the start of the battle
Okay.
in one of the areas that my hero's at. You take 1 damage.
All right. And you're the initiator, so the first card goes to you, Romano?
Yep.
And it's all
Okay.
circles, if I'm correct, right?
Circle is a special.
Special, deal 1 damage.
All right.
All right. Next card is your Slava. Circle is a route.
Oh, that means I can avoid that 1 damage because we do it at the same time, technically.
Yeah.
So
All right, there you go. All right,
But
next one.
no, I go first. I attack
right,
first.
but
Yes.
you flip cards at the same time.
Yep.
And, then
And
you
now
get
it's
the-
over because it's
4 times. You
No,
do it 4 times.
routes means you can negate damage. That's the heroes work differently.
Technically, we're supposed to flip at the same time.
Route
Okay,
negates damage.
Yes.
My
This
guy,
hand is
my,
Romano.
my guy doesn't flip
This hand
upside
is
down.
Slava.
So you flip at the same
Ready?
time, just
Ready?
like in battle.
Okay.
So that's Romano,
Romano.
that's you.
Okay.
Slava.
You flip at the same time.
Circle is a special. Circle is a blank.
So now I take 1 damage.
Okay.
All right.
I
Now
thought
we're
a
on to
route was
round
the guy
3.
died, or the guy
Romano
goes inactive.
in
Okay.
regular battle, but not in a duel.
This is round 3. Yep.
Romano, Slava. Circle is 1 damage. Circle is a special.
So we're doing 1 damage to your guy.
Okay.
And my guy dies.
Which one's yours?
Right here.
My
So this
guy?
hero is permanently gone.
Empty hand, no. Sickle, yes.
Mono's just going around killing everyone's heroes. Look, see, our heroes can just chill. We're just hanging out in the dungeon. We're just ripping bongs in the dungeon.
Okay, so now it's my hero movement, and it actually works out perfect. So I'm going to go 1, 2, which kills this guy. And then I'm going to fight Romano's guy quick.
All right. Same
At the
system.
start of the battle, you take 1 damage. Because you're in my area.
Or duelist heroes area. Okay, I see. I see how it works. Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
So you take 1 damage.
Yep.
So this time, Slava, Romano.
Here we go.
So Slava gets
1 damage.
1 damage, and
You block
you can
one.
negate it with a route. So no damage done.
1.
Slava, Romano. Blank and a special, so
Which
you
one
get
damage?
1
Damage.
damage.
2. Damn, we're tied now.
Slava, Romano. Special, damage each.
3, 3.
3.
3, 2. So one of us dying.
And this is the last round.
Yep.
Slava, Romano. Circle
Not
is
that
a
son of
blank.
bitch.
Circle is a damage.
Oh my god. Another hero knocked out.
That's scary.
Alright.
No, let me read your hero ability. Do you kill my guy first?
Yeah.
Or
When this hero ends his quest phase in an area containing
he
enemy
didn't end
units.
the quest phase. He's dead before the quest phase ends. So my guy goes back.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
And it was a sword guy? Or
Just a triangle.
yeah, but was it an archer or a sword guy?
I think it was a sword guy. Pretty sure it was a sword guy. Yeah. Okay. And that's it. So now
Alright,
we go
now
to
we choose cards for summer.
yeah.
cards for summer, which is yellow. And I already have. What cards have you already played? What cards do you have in your discard pile? You have a
Are you allowed to do that? Look through people's
I
stuff?
think you looked at this card. I don't know why you couldn't.
a 6 and a 3.
It could be one of those things that force people to operate off memory. Kind of like.
Because I'll look through his, I mean, so it's not a problem
Yeah,
for me.
fair enough.
Oh, and that's reduced stronghold strength. That doesn't matter. Friendly units. I've got 2 food there.
Okay.
As long as I leave good behind. Oh, that's not food. That's food.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I am not ready. Resources.
Now that Stan's faction a little better, I'm like, okay, now I know what I need to focus on. But it's kind of hard where I'm at.
Yep.
Romano definitely had a great start on his side. Romano, which cards do you have? Can I see?
8, 6,
And
and
2?
2.
Okay.
I am going to.
This is a great game, dude. This is a really...
Yeah.
I am going to. Yeah.
You ready?
Ready?
You go. 2.
5.
3.
2, 5, and 3.
Okay, so I get to go first. So we are going to route units. We're going to activate an area. Where are my activation tokens? Right here. I'm going to activate this area right here. We're going to move. So I'm just going to put it right on here.
Oh, we're attacking. These are routed, they stay.
Yep.
Can't believe my Necro didn't summon anything.
Do I want to bring one more unit? I'm trying to decide. Yes, I am going to bring... one more unit. Okay, so let's fight. Here we go. So I flip. Are you ready for me, Andrew?
Yes,
so
yes, sir.
we're flipping 2 squares. I think go before him.
Okay.
2 rectangles. We're going to call them.
So, a route and a damage.
So 1 route first,
Okay. Route.
and then 1 damage. Right here. Okay, and then we go to the next step. So I flip 5 triangles.
So first triangle is a blank. Second triangle is a special.
Okay. Okay, so keep going. 1 special.
2 specials. Blank. And blank. So 2 specials.
Yep, and then we get a flip for him too, also quick.
Okay,
So
I
that's
gotta
good.
shuffle these.
So 2 specials, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to sacrifice these 2 guys for 4 damage. So we'll see.
Okay, and What is he flipping?
2.
Circles.
Circles, yeah.
That is a special and a blank.
Okay. So I'm going to sacrifice these 2 first. Romano, I go first. Actually, technically get down at the same time. It doesn't matter, yeah. So, 4 damage to you. So that guy has to die first.
He doesn't have to die first.
Yeah,
You have
if
to
he has
put the wounds
damage,
on.
you have to
If
finish
he
it.
chose to allocate a wound, all the wounds go there until he dies.
Until he
Really?
dies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So he gets 3, he gets killed.
Yep. And then 1 more. See, my question is, does the damage happen before he... It would, because I do my stuff first.
You do your stuff first,
But he
but
still get-
once the cards get flipped,
Yeah.
they
right.
still happen. Because, like you said, it simulates.
Can
that
I
they
choose the
happen at
route
same
guy
time.
to get damaged?
No, you
No.
can't.
No.
But here's my question. Would he have to kill one of his... He would have to kill one of his summon guys, though, wouldn't he then?
No.
That's the question.
No,
Do
because it happened at the same time, technically. Because they're simulating the battles all happening at once.
Yep.
So he can choose to kill one of his skeletons, or
I'll
well,
kill
he
one of my
just
summons.
yeah.
Okay. And now he has 2 cards to flip.
He has
2 cards for
Triangles.
triangles.
Alright. So a special and a blank.
So it's 2.
2 damage.
And you're defending, aren't you?
I'm defending.
You're fucking kidding me, man. Okay, so 3 and 3, it's tied.
3-3 and tied.
So he's defending. He gets that. So I gotta have to retreat. Are you kidding me, man?
Hey.
Do I get routed? Or
No, that guy stays right up, but the rest stay up.
These cards are working out for Romano tonight.
Well, no, I mean, the problem with this faction is your strongest units you can't get unless you get ore. So I'm like in a shithole right now,
Well,
and I can't get out.
yeah.
So, okay, that was 2. No, that was 2.
I'm 3.
Yep.
So I'm next.
And Romano, you're 5, right? You're recruiting?
I have a recruit, yes. I'm a 5.
Gonna activate an area. We're gonna move 1, 2,
We're doing here. That's right.
3, 5. Oh my god. I'll make this overkill. Alright.
Either ones. So at least good.
Yep.
Look at to stun a guy. Not that it matters.
Okay.
So 1s.
So I have 2 triangles.
Yep.
Which are 1 damage and 1 damage.
And then there's 2
So
triangles here.
damage. And 2 triangles is a blank and a damage.
So if they're dead, you take 1 damage.
Alright, and I'll just take a damage on one of my warriors. And that's that.
And this is the hero summon. What round?
Okay.
See, that sucks about a special is if you do a special, you have to destroy him or it's nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of dumb. It's
Yeah.
like, what's
Yeah.
that's retarded.
The thing is, you get a lot of them, though.
No, you don't. You get the same amount as his guys. 4 and 4. Literally.
Oh, really?
There's no difference between that and this.
Oh, okay.
None.
Yeah, my Mortal Strike gets to automatically destroy something of your choice.
But his sword guys go later. I guess that's the only thing. They go later. That's the only thing. They're 4. And these are 2. That's I think, the big difference. So other than that, all right. So who's next? So
Romano, I believe.
yeah.
You were 2, I was 3.
And
Yep.
I get to recruit. I might as well build a Dark Knight and a Summoner instead of a Summoner and 2 Archers. Which kind of feels crappy. think that's it.
All right.
Because I can't do this.
So now we're on to autumn.
On fifth autumn card. Let's see
Watch
what's...
it be Wizard Council. No. Each hero not matching a player's affiliation deserts him unless he spends 1 influence or 2 influence if the appearing hero is opposing to his faction alignment. That's my starter hero.
Okay. So luckily I have
Well, I don't know if the neutral characters matter. Does it say specifically?
my heroes never.
Each hero not matching a player's affiliation.
Yeah, neutral. They do matter,
They
but
do
so
matter.
that's the one source, and
Oh,
then
the other
the
one's
2
two.
source is
Gotcha.
if they're opposite of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my heroes never desert me, so I don't have to pay it.
And now we get 2 influence or 1 whatever. And what's the other thing? Shuffle cards?
No. Oh yeah, we gotta shuffle the deck
Yep,
now.
yep. Good call, Romano. All right.
This game is really cool. I might actually like it more than Cloudspire.
I think I like Cloudspire a little more just because it's more dynamic. This is kind of, you can kind of pick a path to victory, I feel like, once you learn factions.
Yeah.
But this one is a little more fun, I think.
This is more fun, but it's not... There's probably not much replayability.
Yes, exactly.
Two
Exactly.
resources.
Cloudspire, I feel like we could play for the rest of our lives and it would never get boring. Or I feel like this one we play for a year or 2 and never pick it up again.
We play it for 1 tournament, and then Slava forgets the whole game, and then we can play it again.
Okay.
What'd you say?
That's it. So now
Cards are
we
shuffled.
Yep.
Yes.
Now we pick.
Did any hero desert?
No.
No, you have the immunity. And now we pick.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready, Romano?
No. Who should I attack? Actually,
Yourself.
you're mostly routed. And then I gain 2 food, 2 wood.
You also have to contend with a stronghold, though.
Yeah, but he has 1 unit there. As
That's
long as
true.
I beat the stronghold and kill that unit, he loses all of his routed units. Or what happens to the routed units?
They're
They die.
defeated. Yeah.
They're defeated.
That's what you're gonna do.
Well, we
brother.
haven't done a fortress fight yet. I'm gonna leave my archer.
Wait. What are you doing?
Oh,
Pick your card.
Sorry.
Jesus.
I am sorry.
You're just excited.
I'm really excited. Yes.
All right. Ready?
3.
2.
2.
Okay.
Andrew, go first.
Yes. So.
Where does he go first? Oh, he has
Because
more
I-
influence.
Yes. Yes, I do. Actually, I'm just gonna move these over to the sheet because I'm fighting these dogs. So 1 archer, 1 sorcerer, 1 warrior.
I don't have any extra. I don't have any fast. Actually, oh, the Dark Knight is fast. I just read the wrong place.
Okay. So what I want to do? Yes. Put that guy back. So move there, move there. All right. I'm ready for battle.
Okay, I have no ones.
All right, I have 2 ones, and they're both triangles. So triangle is 1 damage. Triangle is 1 route. 1 damage, 1 route.
So routes first, and then damage second. Okay.
All right. I have no 2s.
No 2s.
I have 1 3.
1 3 here too.
All right. I have a circle. Circle is a
And
special.
what do we have?
And you have a damage.
Okay.
So my opponent must retreat 1 of his standing units from battle. So the unit just gets pulled.
Retreat.
Yeah,
Yes.
he retreats.
So not routes, retreats. So he retreats, and then I take 1 damage, which I'm just going to put on my warrior, and then battle ends.
Well, technically, you can still kill us to keep going.
Oh.
Technically, you can't put the retreat here because he has.
Oh,
a
yeah,
fortress,
that's right. That's
so
right.
it goes here. Defend my homeland.
So he's there.
Because you can kill him. And just,
Okay. So then
you have to actually kill him.
it moves on to my warriors, which is 2 squares. So 1 square is a special, 1 square is a damage.
Dead.
Destroy the damaged routed enemy unit of my choice.
See the damage or routed, so that's
Yeah.
it. Yep, same thing.
Yep. Alright.
Okay, and Romano, now it is your turn.
So you use both of your conquers. That means you won't conquer this turn. You have a 3.
Yep. I'm activating.
Which is a 3 doll.
Activate an area and move units from 2-way to it.
Well, I'm going to do a fortress fight. Did we already? Yeah, we flipped that to next winner. Move up to 2 away. I'm just gonna leave this.
Where activation?
You got to mark.
Mark with activation token.
Activation
Mark
token.
over there.
Yeah, so mark it up. Alright.
And then I'm leaving my archer behind because he can go.
You can
in
just put those
triangle.
guys on your board. You don't have to put them on the thing.
Oh shit.
You have 1 guy.
Yep.
Okay.
He's good. He does 2 damage though.
So, does anyone have initiative 1?
No.
No.
Initiative 2?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. How much initiative 2 do you have, Romano?
Circle.
2 circles? Alright.
2 circles.
So, special circle is 1, and blank circle is another. So you get
Okay.
2
Okay.
animates, I believe.
2 sword guys.
Yep. And then 1 triangle is flipped.
1 triangle is a damage.
So just 1 damage.
I know.
Yep.
Okay. And
Now
now
I have
3
3 triangles.
triangles. Triangle is a special. Triangle is a special. Triangle is a blank. So you have 2 specials.
4 damage.
Yep.
Alright, he's
Yeah,
dead.
these guys all die. Okay.
Alright.
And this fortress gets,
I have
Flipped.
well, with 5 swords. How much swords do you have?
I have 5 units.
So then technically I win, but this gets flipped then, damaged, and you get routed. You have to retreat.
They stay there. They damage you
No, because on a
He's the
tie.
defender.
because they're standing there, so it automatically gets damaged.
Well,
Right.
it flips after battle.
After battle.
But you count during battle.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
count the damage. So you lost the battle,
Do these get routed?
they get routed back.
Oh shit, then my routed guys technically don't die.
No, they wouldn't.
So it's 2 of these, and I think just 1 normal die. I think there's 1 normal one of these. But they all get routed,
Yeah, all of them are routed.
because you're retreated.
3 reanimates, 2 necromancers.
Necromancer, and 3 reanimates.
3 sword guys.
Yeah, so you have what?
I'm gonna turn this guy so it doesn't snap the sword.
So you have 1 standing, 2 standing.
Yeah, he's 2 standing.
Okay, 3. Now it's my turn. Son of a bitch. I'm coming back for vengeance. Okay, activate any area and move your units onto there. This model.
So only the health damages the fortress?
Well, if you had 1 more unit, you would actually kill the fortress and put your fortress there.
Yeah,
But why doesn't my...
because
I had damages that would have went to the fortress.
well, you don't damage a
I
fortress
have
that
4
way.
damage.
You don't actually damage the fortress. You battle, and then if you have more attack power,
Hey.
then you conquer the fortress.
I didn't know how the fortress works.
Yeah.
What would I go in with 5 if he has the +2 to strength?
Well,
No,
you-
I have the giant, which has 5 health, which means I kill you.
It's not about health; it's about units. It's attack
But
power.
I still have 5.
Yeah, you need
5, 6. 6.
Then you would have won that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Yep.
giant would have been the one to do it.
And then that fortress gets removed, and your fortress actually goes there. And would you have 3 animates?
So 3 animates and 2 necromancers, you said?
3 animates and 2 necromancers.
Yep.
Good call, Romano, because that makes the difference.
Okay, my turn. So I'm still gonna come here for my guys. So in here. Yep. And so I'm gonna fight. So I think I should put these on my deck. So 1 giant. 1 of these and 1 of these, and Romano has those 2.
Are all 4 of those? I don't think I had 4 that were down.
I'm pretty sure you did. Because we followed exactly what you said. You said 2 necromancers or...
Yeah, but did you knock any of them? Because I don't think I had 4 that were sideways.
Wait, technically, I already have 1 activation. Did I attack once already?
Yeah, you did.
So this can't go there. Interesting. So, you know what?
You did have 4 that were down, and you had 2 that were up, and you brought those 2 over. So those 2 were standing.
But I still don't think I had 4
You did.
people.
You did.
Oh, because he attacked me too, and that's why it got up to 4.
Yeah.
Because when I attacked, I didn't get 4 knocked.
Oh, you know what? What we want to do? Okay. Choose an opponent that has 1 activation token on the game board. You may both remove 1 of your activation tokens from the game board. Alright. Which card did you play? Doesn't matter. Okay, Romano, you can move 1 of your activation tokens from the game board. So I'm going to remove this one, and then I'm going to place 1 here now. Start
Alright.
my movement.
Tricky.
So the battle still happens.
These are empty tiles, right? So I can move over here if they're not killed.
They're occupied by me unless you're standing there.
But they're empty.
They're
Yeah, they're empty. Yeah, but
And
they're
so-
mine because they're home base.
Yeah, friendly or empty. So I can.
Well, these are considered because the home base. They're considered conquered by me until you step there.
They're empty though. There's nothing there,
Right.
so I can move there.
I see the logic behind that.
Yeah.
You could, but if you had the secondary option.
Oh, we have the winner, which I can move over there.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna fight here.
I have swords guy and necromancer.
So my little unleashing guy fights attacks square first.
Square is a 2 route.
Oh shit! Well, that's it.
Does that mean these guys die?
2 routed.
Yeah, and you
They
don't
go
have any
routed.
initiative. So
Triangle next attacks,
triangle attacks. Blank.
and then my giant attacks. Hex.
Hex is a damage. But nothing
It's a
damage.
special.
No.
No,
Hex.
it's a
No,
damage.
hex.
Yep, so 1 damage.
And I'm gonna kill the reanimate.
And now he gets routed. He has to retreat,
Yes.
Okay.
and everybody else there dies.
Yes.
So I retreat him here.
But he's routed on his side. But I guess Spring's coming, so it doesn't really matter.
No,
Winner first.
He is routed. You're right.
Winner first. Right. I'll take these guys carefully. There we go.
Okay, and now it is. I think that was the last person to go, wasn't I? Yep, I was a 3. You guys are both 2s.
Mm-hmm.
So now winter happens.
All right. Let's see. I
The winter
got
tile.
5 food. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, let's see. It could be something else.
Oh, that's true.
The players with the most resources, the total from all of his resource. The players with the most combined resources may lose 1 food, 2 wood, and 2 ore, and receive 1 dragon rune. It's May. He's not forced to.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 1 food, 2 wood, and 2 ore.
5, 6,
Who has the
7,
most?
8,
Not
9,
me.
10, 11. I have
6.
12.
12 plus 5.
Okay, get the most.
Wow. Wow. You have a lot of resources.
I may lose 1 food. First of all, does winter happen before this gets called?
No, that gets
Or-
called. Then winter happens after that.
And so I'm just gonna skip that.
Okay.
Gifts for the
Really?
rich is skipped. Winter happens.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, winter happens.
All right.
I routed to the wrong
1,
place.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2,
Shoots.
2, 4, 6. One of those has to die. One of you have to die. All right. Bam.
Okay, now we'll go to the next card.
Well, I have more than 6. So I kill the swords guy. Sure, swords guy. I moved the guy back to the wrong place. My fault.
Okay, so next card, next phase. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, this faction. If you didn't get ore, it's like I haven't had a single 4 health unit. Like it's
Yeah.
shit, and like this guy has to kill himself. And this guy's just these dogs. You only get 1. It's like it's just annoying, but we'll see.
Okay. How many rune do you need to win?
Okay.
6.
6. Okay.
5.
1. I go first.
Yep.
You get 7. Okay.
Is this a sword guy? I think no,
Mhm.
he's not a wizard. He's a wizard. He's a sword guy.
Mhm.
Let me just check one thing real quick.
Can you check those?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Or I thought it had to be a hero.
2.
No, he can check his whenever he has any of his that he wants.
Oh,
They're his
okay,
now.
okay. Gotcha. Honestly, I forget.
Okay, that's your turn.
No, it's not because it's still in a move. Did I not do any quests? No, I was just killing everybody. Is there any way to... All I need is 1 more. Well, I'm moving him here, him here. These 2 are fast, so can I move them to
No.
no, they're just
You can only move
adjacent.
adjacent with that card.
No, you don't need to be standing here to have that. Just let you know, because on your home base you control it.
Yeah, but I don't want him shooting through here with adjacent and getting it for free, like I did over there. Yeah, and then I'll have fast. We can reach a fortress if need be. I'm gonna move these over here. And that is my turn.
Okay.
Alright. You did 7 on 5.
Mhm.
So I recruit, and I can only do the top one. So I'm going to recruit 2 warriors and a sorcerer.
Okay, I'm going to gain 3 influence tokens. I need more influence tokens. Shoots.
Oh no. Once you're out of units, you're out of units,
Yeah,
right?
I'll try to try to yeah.
Damn.
Not good.
That is not good. Then maybe I won't do that. I'm definitely going to do recruit, obviously, but maybe I'll just... No, you know what? I'll still do that because it's going to be 2 either way.
I'm getting Scared.
Okay, and I'm 7. So, and I'm done. And now we go to spring. So.
Okay.
Each player may recruit units using all of his resource types. All recruit orders cards played during the seasons are considered blank. Have no ability.
Interesting.
So we had that one before. What did that?
You can just recruit all your units.
You can recruit all of the units that you have on your sources.
That kind of bones me right now.
There's no recruit. So I'm recruiting this guy.
Damn, that definitely bones me right now.
This guy.
It's like the worst time that could happen to me.
Archers. Bring him here.
Can you recruit on a damaged fortress?
He has, yes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. They come out undamaged.
We'll get our tokens back.
Summoner. Another summoner. Actually, winner we flip
Yep.
that, so this becomes unrouted. No, it's not tilted.
It's bad. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You have to put hot water. It's just how it is.
Sorry, I didn't.
No, I don't think it's from you. I think it actually came like that. Because I remember it was like that when I was playing with it.
Did I place that? No, I placed it over there. And now, these are the archers. How much is winner? No, winner's not yet. But you can still move.
All right.
Okay, so here we go. Order cards.
We reset all of the cards.
Yep, your order cards back.
Maybe there'd be more randomness if we play with the expansions. No, we can't recruit. Can't recruit. Move resources. Okay, I have to do this.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right. 1,
2.
2.
Okay. So they are going there.
Yeah, because you don't control the runes. Rune.
They're going there. Exactly. They're going there. Okay. He is going here. He is going here. He's staying here. We are going sure that's what I want to do. Okay.
Is it?
And then Supremacy, I can draw my Tactics cards, which is 2.
Okay. My turn. Activate an area and move your units there.
You did too. Okay.
So we're just gonna send all our units here.
Is 8 the maximum? Or can you go?
No, it's you
You
can fire as many as you want, but at the end of the battle, you can't have more than 8 units on a square. Oh, you're talking about that. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Normally, you can't have any more than 8 units max in the square at the end of a fight.
At the end of a.
No, at the end of a fight. Like after your movement, if you have more than 8 units, you have to kill down to 8. I forgot about that rule.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that was a rule.
Well, I spawned on there, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm pretty sure in the last game I had a lot more than 8.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
And so did
1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you just moved, so just move one of those back.
So like when you battle, you can have a bunch of people
Well, you
there.
got 9 here too, don't you? 2, 4,
I
6,
didn't
8,
move.
9.
I spawned on top of there.
Yeah, but they at the end, like
Yeah,
if
still.
there's 9, you have to get rid of them. The only time you get more than 9 is when you battle, because you rush them all in.
I'll kill one if you kill one.
Well, you both.
We did the summon this round, so I could just move one
Yeah,
of the summons.
I can't believe I forgot about that, man. Played a whole 2 games for like man.
Is that the rule? Or
Yeah.
it automatically
Yeah.
food hunger?
I'll
past
show it to
8.
you right now.
I thought it was just for winter.
Now, winner's how much food you have, not how many total units can be on the board. 1 a hex.
Can you choose to have them not move into the tile with an attack?
Oh, this guy gets
What do you mean?
grounded.
Can you choose not to go into the tile?
If you do a battle,
Yeah,
No.
they do a battle. And
well, you
then
have to move into the hex to
if
do a
there's
battle.
more than 8, you can move him out, move him back.
I'll look into it right now because I remember this. So.
I
Well,
can't
we
imagine 'cause
didn't
I'd
know
be
that for
moving.
now, so let's just skip it for this wave. Till when it comes.
If a player may now have more than 8 of his units in an area, including allied neutral units. If a player moves onto an area causing it to contain more than 8 units, he must destroy units until he has 8 or fewer in the area. The only time a player can exceed the number is when he is starting a battle in an enemy or neutral area, in which case he may bring any number of units into the battle. If he wins a battle, any excess units must retreat to a single area.
Okay, so
Alright.
they're forced to retreat. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, units may only move through friendly empty hexes. Yeah, but when they retreat, they get routed too. Even if you win, your retreating units get routed.
Makes sense.
So
Okay.
we have to drop everything down to less than 8. So you can just summon those guys here, because that's all you did. You just brought them out.
And he moved one over here.
Yeah.
So I actually brought a sword. No, I brought 4 swordsmen over here, so I brought an archer up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So here we go. I'm fighting you right there.
Mm-hmm. And they're all not routed.
They're what?
They're not routed at all.
No, yeah. Because we just started the season. This spring. I get routed in spring.
Okay. Triangle first for me.
Okay, so 2 squares for me.
Okay. Sorry, I was zoning.
Squares
Oh.
first.
So squares first.
2.
2.
Yeah.
That is a 1 route and 2 damage.
Okay, and then you got flip 1 for him real quick too.
Okay, and a triangle is a special.
Okay, so routes first. You have to route a unit.
Well, they happen at the same time. So you get to destroy 1 triangle, circle, or hexagonal. Square.
One triangle, one circle,
Or square. Triangle, circle, or square.
or your choice. Okay.
So it's just
Yeah.
a mortal shot. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah.
I remember you did that to me. That was
So which one are you getting
nasty.
rid of?
You get one of these.
Okay.
Yep.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
And
That was
He-
one route and
1 route and 2 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna route this now that he's fired. And then 2 damage. I'm just gonna do it on my.
Remember, any more damage will have to go
Yeah,
to him.
I'm gonna do it on my
Okay.
Dark Knight.
Okay.
that's what, man. If I don't have like that guy, it's like hella insane. Like
Yeah.
I'm fighting literally against 4
Actually,
damage.
no, I'm doing it on my giant because I forgot that I had a giant here.
Oh, so he dies.
No, 2 damage on my giant.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. And then next, I flip 5 cards. There are triangles. Yep.
So special, route, blank, damage, blank, special. 2 specials, a route, and a damage.
Okay. And then for him, 4 of them.
What are they?
Specials,
Circles.
1 route.
4 circles.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
So
we
no,
have-
what did you do?
We'll have to wait for yours to get flipped, but okay. I mean,
Okay,
So
you did a damage, right?
well, I do 4 damage right here.
4.
Yep.
And
Actually,
then-
first of all, yeah, 4 damage. from the
this
special.
has to go over here. So
Yep.
that's 3 damage. You have 1 damage left,
Yep.
and he's dead.
So, well, 3 damage then. Yep.
Okay. Now
So-
just remember all of the cards you have.
Now you have 1 damage that carries over.
Yes, but I might want to put it on here.
Okay.
So do
I
my
have
circles.
1 route.
1 route. I'm gonna put it on him.
And then the next one's damage, so damage. 1 damage.
So that's 2 damage. 3 or 2. Yes, 2 more. So I might kill 2 of this, or they might be necromancers.
Now you can't kill somebody that's routed.
I might kill 2 of these that I get spawning.
Okay.
So I have 4 circles.
okay.
Yep.
So first one's a blank. Second one's a special.
Okay.
Third one's a damage. Fourth one's a blank. So you have 1 special, 1 damage.
And special 1 damage. So do your damage.
It's just 1 damage.
We had 2 damage. Remember, you had 1 carryover.
Oh, you
I,
want
I,
to
have, I have 1
So-
damage to you.
Yep, that's not a problem.
So
So 2 damage you have to allocate to your guys.
Yeah, so
for
2
mana.
damage.
you killed one of those guys?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're
Ron,
only 1 health.
you have to take 2
Okay.
damage there.
So now I take 2 damage.
Yeah, I already took 1 of them off.
And he has 5, I have 4, and then I have the Dark Knight. So I'm gonna take 2 damage on my Dark Knight.
Okay. Don't forget, I do have a giant.
There you go.
I should put the damn damage on my giant. I forgot that shit too. Okay. Next, circles. 2 for number 3. So I have 2 of them. 1
1
damage.
damage. 1 special.
Okay. So special. Your opponent must destroy 2 of his triangles or 1 of his square units. His choice.
Yeah.
I
Those
don't
are
have
nice.
any squares.
So it has to be the triangles then.
2 of
So
those.
2 triangles. It's a special.
And they can't be the routed.
No,
No.
they can't be routed. Yeah. Now
But it's at the same. Is that a 4? That's a 3.
it's a 3. Yep.
Okay.
Now what was the card before that? Was it
It was
miss?
a damage.
Okay, and then you take 1 damage.
1 damage, 1 special.
The
Yeah.
special.
Now you apply the damage.
The special takes out 2.
Special
Yep.
always goes first.
It takes out 2.
Yeah.
That's his
Not
special.
not 1.
No, it's 2.
2 triangles or 1 square.
But you don't have a square. Therefore, it takes out 2 triangles.
Okay. And then 1 damage.
Yeah, which goes to your horse guy.
goes to
Yep.
my first guy. Yes.
And then we both flip.
You gotta reshuffle these.
And then we do 4s.
Yep.
My guy's incapacitated. Now we
And
do
we
5.
Yep.
Which is your giant and my Dark Knight.
Yep.
And they're
Mhm.
simultaneously.
Okay. So here we go. Here
I
comes
think
the
I won
giant.
this. Yep.
Hexagonal is 3 damage.
Okay.
And Dark Knight, hexagonal is 2 damage.
So I'm gonna put 2 on my giant. And he has to take 3.
So 1 killing your Dark Knight, and then 2 more damage left.
Killing. Isn't he the guy who gets 3 damage?
No, I get 2.
He gets 2 damage. You attacked him for 2 damage. He attacked you for 3 damage.
Because
He put 2 damage on his giant.
Yeah.
You have to put the final piece of damage on your Dark Knight with 2 carrying over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And so
And that's battle.
that's the battle, yeah. So your units have to retreat.
Now I have the fortress there.
Yeah, which is 3.
So
4,
3.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
gain 1 strength for each different type of standing unit you have in the battle.
So that's 1.
3.
1.
But they were.
They're
not
not
standing,
standing,
they're
they're
routed.
routed.
yeah.
Okay, so that doesn't.
Are you using that tactic?
Let me think. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do these count for
No.
damage? No, I'm defending, so if I use it, I keep them there. And I'm not forced back. And you lose, all of your units get routed.
Just retreat, yeah.
They get routed, because you
Yeah,
retreat.
retreat, yep.
And so it might actually be beneficial to do this, or do all of my guys retreat. No, they won't be able to damage anything. And then all of your guys are routed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will do that. Cool.
So that gives
so
you-
I win because I have 2.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6. So you have 6 attack
Yeah.
power.
Can I see that card then? Also,
Gain 1 strength for each different type of standing. So I have 3,
Yep.
4, 5,
And then 6 for the 1
That's
type
perfect.
and then
of.
I'm
yeah.
defending.
Yep.
Yeah, it's perfect, man.
So these don't get routed.
Nope. They are standing.
These definitely are routed.
Yep. Okay. And now it's your turn, model.
And now I have a 2. But since you attacked first, that definitely changes my plans. Oh, so if I don't start a battle, I can move. What season are we in? Spring?
Spring.
And we already recruited, so there's going to be no more recruits. No more recruits, and you're routed. So as long as I defeat your fortress of 5, it kills everybody.
Right.
Smart. Smart putting it there. And there's no way I can kill it all. Let me look at this one. 2, 3, 4, and I hope it summons, and then I could kill you.
Well, you won't even do a battle. You'll just do the power right there. You're not fighting anyone.
So I won't do a battle.
No.
I don't get to attack your units.
They don't go into a battle because they're routed. Routed units never go into a battle.
What happens if you don't have a fortress?
Oh, then you just kill them instantly.
No, if you don't have a fortress here and you don't have a fortress there, what happens?
Oh, I get eliminated there from the game.
What? You get eliminated
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
game. Okay. There's no units over there. So, as long as you don't summon, I can attack you and eliminate you from the game. Did you already move? Yes, you adjusted with your 1. I am going to. There's nobody here, so all I have to do is take it with a 5.
Yep.
1. I'm going to put a marker here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I get my markers back because I didn't move anywhere. Where are my markers?
You have them all.
They're over here. Okay,
You know
never
why?
mind.
Because I gave them to you.
So I will place this here,
Mhm.
and then all I need is 5 to take over.
6. Because you need to have one more. You're defending.
If you're defending, yeah, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I adjust my friendly units, I can adjust them out, and then I can attack your fortress. Right?
What do you mean if you adjust?
I can move these to a friendly
No,
or
you
empty
can't
tile.
because you can't move units out of an activation spot.
Can I look at the rules for that?
Trust me, it's the rules.
But you would think that
That's why they put the activation.
You
Move
can't move out of.
any of your units and heroes
Yes.
to adjacent or empties, and do not activate the areas.
Yes.
So it wouldn't activate that area.
It wouldn't activate that area, but it's not a matter of activating this area. It's a matter of moving guys out of an activated area. The point of an activation is to say that these guys already marched their full distance.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you played Twilight Imperium, it's the same exact system. It's to mark movement more or less.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Any unit that started in the activated area may not move out of it. Moving units. Yep. So you won't be able to move out of there then.
Okay. There's 6.
It's actually a great movement system. I'm a big fan of it.
There's 6. I conquer it. I place.
Yep.
My fortress. Let me look at this. Shoots. Now I have. Can I trade 2 fake ones for a real one?
You can never trade fake ones for real one. The only time you get them is when you get a room. That's when you check them out.
That'd be nice if you just trade fake ones for real.
That's when you get a
Oh,
room.
man,
You
can
can
I
get
get,
rid of
like-
fake ones.
It's only when you get a rune you can trade 2 fake
Well, you
ones.
don't
for a
fake. You
real-
just get rid of fake runes just to clear the
Okay.
map. That's all you're really doing.
Okay. Sheesh. And there's no battle if I move here, right?
Right.
Okay. So we'll move.
Can you move?
Yes, special second ability.
Ah, yes.
As long as
yes.
there's no battle.
Supremacy. Yep.
And so we'll move this guy here and take a peek at this. And I think that's
Game.
game.
Flip
2,
them.
3, 4, 5, 6.
They
and
got
six-
flip them.
And
Flip
6
'em.
counts. 1, 2,
2.
3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it. That's
Okay.
game. Good job, Romano.
That is game.
I was coming in so heavy.
You were gonna come in.
Well, no, I wasn't coming there. I was gonna go sweep down here and take the victory.
Oh.
Yeah, but you.
That-
I mean, you did exactly.
That
what
was that was a good defend.
when you. That's why I questioned. I was like, wait, you can move there because that completely.
Well, where'd you move from? Yeah, because you can go one.
moved-
Well, with a secondary action.
Yeah.
With a secondary action, I forgot about the secondary action. But that was great. That was good.
Okay, that was good.
You
news.
already moved this round, so as long as I played a 2 or
Mhm.
a 1, I could have possibly
Well,
adjusted.
I have more, and I only played a 1, so I had a 2 coming.
Yeah, I had a 1. I could have adjusted. Yeah.
I need to buy a shit ton of bags for this game.
Wow.
Yeah, for
Oh
sure.
my god.
That was really fun.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Great game.
dude, those guys, man. If I couldn't get a single four health unit out. Like they're just shit. Like the Chaos Lord.
I really like the faction, but you need stone.
Yeah.
You absolutely.
I didn't
need
realize that
stone.
until like.
And the funny thing is, I built this map for food,
Yeah.
thinking I would be able to place first because I wanted to be down here. But then there was a whole counterclockwise person to the left.
See,
that's
if I
supposed
knew
to
how
be
heavy
first.
stone wise there was, I would have literally just came here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dude, that's what I need. Just the 4 stone.
And the stone didn't really matter for
Exactly.
me, but the wood really mattered for me.
Dude,
The
seriously,
extra spawn.
all of these guys have 2 damage each.
Oh.
And yeah, I had a dragon coming in. I was ready to fight.
Now, what you should have done is attacked me. It would have been a 3-way. I see it was so much better taking these 2 than just coming in and attacking. Because whoever attacked that was bad.
Yeah.
But taking this was really good. I probably wouldn't have wasted an attack for this. And one of the things that I'm finding is you only have 2 chances to attack an enemy unit place.
Yes.
And so that's one of the things where he got this here, and it was just in a weak place. And I'm like, I never want to attack this. So I lost the food and I lost the...
So all these guys were a feint, hoping you would stop your focus here and put your focus here because your base was threatened, but you didn't fall for it.
There was nothing that I could have done because I was already...
Well, you had a bunch of guys here that you could have intercepted them here, but you decided to go straight, which was the right call.
Go
which
for
was
the
the right
runes
call.
when you can.
You went for the victory, which
And
won it. I was just hoping.
He had this defended really well. Neutrals, you can never count on a neutral for defending because you can just force them to flee fairly easily.
Yes.
Now, I had almost no...
Just bring in a show of strength, and as long as you survive their attacks, they're gone.
So that was the disadvantages of him leaving the neutral thinking he was safe and having a huge, massive fort here. But he should have never brought all of his units off from here. And that's one of the things that...
I
need the ore. I was never going to win this game without ore. I would never going to win this game without ore. There's nothing I could have done.
Nope. I didn't get to bring out any of my Pegasus Knights either. That kind of bummed me out. But just my regular sword guys are so
with
nice.
your sword... Fortresses, you could have upgraded ore.
That's what's
You
going to,
could-
but the problem is
you
I
could
couldn't
have
because it's number 5. When the first time we couldn't use number 5, and the second time so it just didn't work out.
It's just the way it goes.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Stealing my giant was massive for you.
Right.
The problem is, I could have gained a rune when the giant